Hello, hello. Are we live? No idea. This is the first time we're going to try this, but this is the Dock Masters Finals. We have Matt here talking to some brushes, but the athletes are going to come up very soon. I've not seen the semi-finals myself, so it'll be interesting to watch along together. I have no idea whether I'm live at all. This is my first time doing this shit, so um, bear with me as I figure out this YouTube live thing. This is on a whim, this was not planned. But I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I have some snacks here. Let me see. Oh, okay, I am live. The thumbnail's a bit weird though, but... oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if anybody is watching, but hope you guys are having a good time. This is, the Dock Masters is always the signal. The first competition to signal the start of the competition year, because right after this will be the IFSC Meiringen, and that's the first official IFSC World Cup competition. I think it's my favorite. The first one is my favorite. Meiringen always has the new holds, especially from Flat Hole and Cheetah. The new holds premiering that you'll see all over climbing gyms. It will always premiere some really cool new movement that the athletes have to figure out. It's a birthplace of lots of top climbing moments. Like Adam Ondra climbing the climbing crack, and well, he's always winning there as well. So it's one of my favorite competitions, and it looks like it's about to start. I think there are commentators commenting, but hopefully you guys can enjoy. Sit back and relax with me. Matt is introducing the wall, and this looks really cool. I think those are new holds as well. Those white holes are like the I can't remember what brand that was, but I think that's Elevation Volumes. They're like interesting kind of a unique fiberglass material. Oh, Sean McCall is here. Wait, isn't he competing? Oh, he's not. Also, he's not competing. Ah, okay. Or maybe he didn't qualify. I'm not sure. I think he's retired. Does anybody know? I don't know if anybody's watching, so yeah, I'm just talking to myself right now, I guess. But yeah. So we're gonna see how it goes. And yeah, if you guys, if anybody's watching, chat with me down in the chat box. I'm not sure how to access it. I'm still trying to figure out everything. So, but yeah. So hopefully it'll be great. It'll be good. And yeah, this is the finals. I think Stasa is climbing as well, and she's gonna be an interesting character to watch. And yeah, it's quite a chill stream. We always watch along. I'm grabbing one of my favorite snacks. This is an almond. And yeah. Sean McCall is kind of just chatting about route setting and climbing. I'm not sure if he's retired. He didn't do so well in the Olympics, but I hope he's still competing. Maybe his role has been changed. Oh yeah, I guess he moved on to route setting, so that's pretty cool. I was also thinking of, actually I want to do route setting, but it's just a bit difficult to get on the radar, it's more of an old boys kind of thing. The route setters at my kind of gyms, they kind of like gave me a bit of the cold shoulder, like they don't really want me to come and help. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I can come in and contribute and set some cool routes. I've always been thinking about movements and stuff like that, and yeah, I actually want to get stronger just because I want to become a route setter. So I guess just have to get a bit stronger, and but I'm kind of introverted, so it's a bit difficult to kind of like convince them to give me a try. I spend a little bit of money on like route setting courses, like introduction to route setting courses, but it doesn't really matter. It's all about just how you talk to the route setters. If you're friends with them, then they'll bring you on. If you're not really friends with them, then it'll be a bit tricky. If you guys are in the chat, let me know. Happy to chat with you guys. And yeah. Oh, cool. Alright, so they're gonna be announcing the athletes' names, and they're gonna be introducing them, and they're gonna have their observation, I assume. And once they have their observation, then we're gonna have some climbing. Oh, I love how the lights come in and come out. Looks like a really cool few problems. Lots of new holds. Yeah, so the presenters are speaking in a different language. Ah, those are black unit holds. Okay. We finally see them in a competition. Oh, those huge blue volumes on the left side. What are those? If anybody else is a fan of holds and volumes, let me know. I'm a climbing holes nerd myself. Oh, a Ukrainian athlete managed to come and compete. That's cool. Alana Yip is in the finals. Nice. Yeah, lots of pretty interesting new holes, I think, especially those blue ones on the left. The unit holes, of course, those black ones are in the middle, the circular ones. And a couple of X-Cut holes are relatively new. They're very popular with route setters. All those Ibex holes? I'm not really paying attention to the athletes, I'm paying attention to the holes. Sam Abazu. Yeah, so this is, I would say this is like a European competition, European and American competition. It's like quick and open, you know, so Americans do have to travel. But it seems like no strong Japanese or Asian climbers are in the competition. I guess they're preparing for the IFSC, and Japan did just have their Bouldering Cup and Lead Cup as well. Nimrod Marcus is from Greece. He is a regular, not really regular, but he has made a couple of Boulder finals in 2021. So, yeah, it'll be quite an exciting final. I think the top quality athletes should be good. Should be good.
Inlezen. Die timer die jullie zien staan aan de buitenkanten.
I have no idea what he's saying, but just looking at the wall, this looks super overhanging. Lots of overhang boulders on this comp wall.
How the hell would I climb that?
So they have 2 minutes per boulder for observation, and when the time starts, go to the first boulder, and you can ask questions from to the jury if you have any. So let's start.
Give them one heartwarming applause. Our athletes are finalists for Dogmasters 2030.
Alright, so observation, let's have a look at these boulders. Yeah, I guess this is an Ibex boulder. Ah, okay. Starts with some kind of weird undercling with really small holes going into some, would be kind of tough pockets. Oh wait, let's look at women's slab. So someone call saying something.
It's gonna be a face out start. I think you're gonna have to do a little shuffle, get in the corner, stop, relax, breathe, then a little jump to the zone, and then once you get that one, the second lasso, I think it's done, but you know, we'll see. If someone gets that second lasso.
Oh, okay, so it's like a traverse from white fiberglass volumes, and then coming up this corner chimney thing. Okay, let's go back to men's. Yeah, so I was saying there's this big pockety section. Well, this is really physical, I think. And not many good feet, I think, but most basically almost no feet. Oh my god, how do you even get up any any higher? There's hardly any full holes. Wow, okay. That's really fingery and physical, so oh, it looks kind of disgusting. Oh my god, it's a mono? Oh my god, is there a mono in there? Oh. Oh yeah, oh that sounds disgusting.
Hold it would be quite a sinker. They've kind of flipped it. It's almost like an undercling mono.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, obviously, we hope there's no injuries, and we just hope the boulder goes.
All right, so let's.
Yeah, monos in competitions, in my opinion, like big no-no. Okay, big coordination for the men there. Looks really complicated. Oh my god, this is so overhangy. Are these virgin grips? Yeah, I think these are virgin grips. Virgin grip fiberglass macros. Looks pretty cool. Nice in red color. The red kind of looks a bit weird on them. I think the blue looks really nice on them though.
All the way back out right, and I think it finishes in a weird like press, and they're definitely going to be using their flexibility. They're actually going to finish really high, and obviously the top of the wall is out, so it's going to be maybe a spicy finish again.
I love a spicy finish. Okay, and then down to the men's, which is all the way down here. Okay, the men, it's coordination time, and I know you guys have got opinions about run and jumps, but who cares? It's there anyway. They have to run.
Wow, it's like you're running into a corner, and then I'm pretty sure you could kind of like stay in the corner, but yeah, I think Sean McCall is saying that you might stop in the corner, but I think you probably be more efficient to just continue and jumping across. Yeah, Sean McCall's getting better.
Boulder like this is always quite a weird one because some of it's muscle memory. You know, it takes a couple of goes sometimes.
Yeah, exactly, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see one of them try the full method, and then, you know, maybe it works, and maybe they keep trying it, or they go and they do the method where they stop.
Okay, well, we're being ushered off the mats here, so we're going to come down onto this concrete bit because that's 2 of the boulders done, and then we move on to women's. Let's do the women's while it's there. So the athletes all move down, and maybe Sean, if we can stand here with it behind.
Yeah, I think we can go here.
So the women's one, it's kind of crammed in. Is this one of the ones where they might remove holds, or is this staying where it is?
So this one, I actually thought it was a men's boulder because it looked hard. And then I looked at the top and it said, oh, F3. And I'm like, oh, it's a female boulder. And I don't know if it's just because like my size, or maybe they'll be stretched out, and I thought it was a comfortable boulder, but it starts with a hard toe hook, and you basically get this crimp, and then you have to almost just kind of campus out, and then they'll take out a few of the holes out left with the mono for the men's first boulder. And then just, yeah, some physical moves. There's obviously a small foot that they'll get high and left. We'll talk about that later on the stream. And then the last move is, I think it's set to be a go again, but again, like you're not seeing the boulder, but again, it's a physical boulder.
Alright, that looks like a pretty cool boulder. I'm excited about that one.
But it's still going to be a physical boulder, and I'm excited to see the last one. Hopefully it almost eases off a little bit because they're going to be tired by then.
Okay, yeah, super interesting. I think it'll be great. Okay, this is other blue volume kind of thing. These are new volumes. I'm not familiar with them, but wow, it looks quite weird. 3-point star on the bottom cluster there. I guess you have to kind of like figure out something with the arret. Yeah, so it sounds like they stacked 4 boulders, 4 volumes together, and you know, I guess they are praying that it works. I wish they did show the boulders though instead of showing Sean McCall. Okay, cool, yeah. So a red, some toe hook, some Gaston, and then some kind of weird press at the top. That sounds really cool. I think that's really cool movement. I can't wait to see that. Hopefully they get the competition going on quicker because I just want to see climbing. Oh, unleash climbing volumes, sick. Yeah, that's so cool that they have these kind of volumes here. Wait, it's a high. Okay, Matt is saying something about they start high and then they climb down.
You're swinging, you're technically going down a little bit, but you're landing on your feet and you're catching something or you're jumping right away. So it's hard. A long time ago, we got rid of downward jumps because they were actually jumping down and catching with our arms. This is, in my opinion, not a downwards jump because it's using your legs, but maybe it needs to be clarified in the IFSC. But anyways, it's a slightly downwards motion jump. And it's surprising because I actually think that you'll probably stop on the zone, but you could actually maybe carry through and jump all the way to the next one, but then you wouldn't be stopping on the zone, so I feel like they will stop. And then a little bit of a spicy top. They do have a foot for that. They'll get their heel in, they'll sink on their heel, but again, I'm not really sure how that one works, so we're just gonna have to wait and see.
That's the women's final, and then finally, the men's final boulder, and we'll just stand here so you can see it. This looks like an expensive...
That looks really good. That looks really good. Okay, let's see this men's 4. It looks beautiful. This unit holds, I think they are made in the same place where Blocks and Blue Pill make their stuff. So it's really cool textures, dual text, big, black, and beautiful. That looks really good. But it looks really tough. Sean McCall saying something that's maybe a bit too physical. So you know, we might only expect a couple of attempts by each climber only. So if you're just tuning in, yeah, welcome. This is just a random impromptu live. So if you are in the crowd, if you are watching, type something below, say hello or something. And yeah, we can chat about the competition. Looks like the roots are already tweaking something, so the observation is a bit funny. Oh wait, they're removing the roots? Oh, I guess there isn't enough room, and that's why they have to remove the roots temporarily. So that when they're climbing the other side, the climbers don't use the other holds on the other side, so... Guess the competition wall needs to be a little bit bigger, but maybe they just packed the roots a bit too close. Hopefully everything's all good. Looks like it's about to start. And yeah, I'm excited. Let me know if you guys are excited for the competition season. My voice is a little bit low, because it's like 2 a.m. here. 2 a.m. in Malaysia. Where are you guys from? Let me know down in the chat. Say something. When is the climbing starting? Yes, climbing is starting soon. No idea yet. But it should be starting soon. They just finished the observation. Hello Alex, how's it going? Where are you from? And are you excited for the IFSC World Cup season? The Dog Masters is always like the, you know, the bang bang bang, hello, competition season is back kind of competition. So it's not the official first one, first World Cup one, but it's always the first like somewhat international competition of the year. So yeah. Oh, welcome Alex from Germany. Guten Morgen. I think it should be the afternoon or evening right now, so I'm not sure how to say afternoon or evening, but yeah, welcome. Danke for tuning in. And that's all the German I know. Oh, and Scheiße. Yeah, that's all the German I know. Maybe you can educate me on some German. So the athletes are back in isolation. They're gonna start very soon. And I think the women and men compete together at the same time. So we have our Sean McCall and Matt Groom commentating, but yeah, if you would like to watch along with me. I'm not sure whether the volume is good enough for you. Would you like to hear more of the original live streamcast volume, or would you like to hear a little bit more of me? Evening is guten Abend. Ah, thank you. I'll learn that. 2 a.m. now, going to sleep. Good night, Ender. Yes, it's 2 a.m. for me as well. So, but I'm gonna have a watch along, and hopefully you guys watch along, and maybe I'll make a little highlights video of this competition if anything interesting happens. So yeah, I'll be really excited, and yeah, we're gonna see if we can see some good stuff. I'm not sure where they are. They come some weird room. They're in some kind of weird like streaming room, I guess. I think they're watching the feed of the monitor. I'm not sure what they are doing, where they are. I guess they're in like the little office room. You know, I think there should be like a Matt Groom appreciation kind of post. Like, he does so much stuff, and he does so much for the climbing community, especially on the media side, especially on the Epic TV side. So yeah, I think Matt Groom should be should have some kind of thing for him. You know, somebody should, you know, recognize his efforts and contributions to climbing community. Hello, welcome, Thomas Tofel. Sorry, I don't really understand that. Brudi ich hab Rügen. Oh, it sounds like German, I guess. Yes, you can criticize my German, I have no idea. But guten Abend to you. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. So yeah. You guys can watch the stream on their end as well if you guys don't want to hang out with me. But yeah, if you choose to hang out with me, I really appreciate that. Let me know if the volume you guys want a little bit more on the channel volume, or do you want this live stream volume a bit higher? So I'm not sure. But yeah, and this is not edited. This is completely live. So it's my first time doing a live. I've never done a live before, so I have no idea what to expect. But cheers! I got a snack here. I'm appreciating a lovely almond. Wait, why is Matt's chin like a little bit dirty? Look at his chin. Oh, is it bruised? I mean, maybe he hit something on his chin while climbing. I also recently got like a chin scrape while doing some slab climbing on the last 2 weekends ago. So it's cool to see like Matt also having like some kind of like mark on his chin. Yeah, poor Matt. I understand. The volume is fine. Thank you. It means I am hype. I'm pretty hyped too, although it's 2 a.m. for me, so I can't really be like screaming or too be hyped. So I need you guys to be hyped in the chat. Let me know who you're rooting for. Did the presenters say anything about the starting time? I think Sean mentioned that they're gonna start in 20 minutes time, and that was about 15 minutes ago. So it should be really soon, about 5 minutes. This is live, so you know, we can't really rush them from our bedrooms, but yeah, hopefully you guys are okay and doing well, getting cozy. Happy Sunday. I think many of you, it's like almost the middle or towards the end of your Sunday, maybe having dinner. For me, it's 2 a.m. on a Monday, so hope you guys had a great weekend climbing. I went to my favorite gym. They opened a new branch, and I'm very inspired to start my own climbing gym, so I'm trying to like get more serious in the process of starting my climbing gym. But you know, it's all about the location. Trying to find a good location with good rental, and I'm also, I think I need help. I don't think I can do it alone. Building a climbing gym is gonna be a huge task. And you have a lot of big investment involved. So yeah, I'm trying to look for somebody experienced, and I'm in Malaysia, so that's kind of my dream. Maybe that might not happen this year. Maybe it might happen in 10 years time. But yeah, that's my dream. I want to work towards it, and I really want to build a climbing space for like a beginner focused climbing space. I think climbing is great, and climbing as a sport is great, and we are watching competition climbing, which is super entertaining. But I think climbing is also a great way to just be as a family activity, as an exploration activity. So I want to make a climbing gym focus for beginners to grow the climbing community, because most climbers only climb like V3 V4. They don't really climb beyond that. So yeah, I really want to introduce new movement and comfortable holds. I want to kind of show that climbing can be fun. And it's not all about grades and competition climbing, even though we love projecting grades and we love competition climbing. But there's a whole other avenue of climbing. Climbing started off just exploring and having fun, and that's what I wanna, build my gym around. Interesting. What are the costs to recalculating for that? Cost for building a climbing gym. So is the kind of the idea, the business idea is. I've looked into it as well a few years ago, but mats alone were so expensive. Yes, the mats are the most expensive. So, how from my knowledge, how like climbing gyms work, especially like the big ones like Walltopia, Entrepreneur, they actually they actually get you to operate their gym kind of a way. So like it's your gym, but like you become the operator, and they become like the major shareholder. So they build the walls for you, they build the mats for you, and they'll give some holes to you, and they will invest in you basically, and they will keep like a portion, like 40% or 50% of the profits. So they can basically kind of like hold you on long lease, and you have to pay them. But if you want to do it yourself with like a private wall builder, which I think is probably the best way to go about in a smallish gym. Smallish gym, I mean like 10,000 square feet or less. You really have to look into what kind of mats you want. So the higher quality mats, of course, are a little bit more expensive, especially if you're importing mats from overseas. If you can get somebody to fit mats for you locally, I think that's the best. But a lot of gyms, like the established gyms, can build more gyms, and starting a gym with a couple of friends or partners is the most difficult thing. Starting your first gym is the most difficult thing, but once you get the first starting gym, the next gym, second gym, and third gym is a lot easier. So basically mats are the most expensive. The walls are actually surprisingly not as expensive. They are of course expensive, but the mats are expensive, and that's why I'm trying to design something which is very mat efficient, that isn't too overhung. Anyway, if the overhanging section, it'll be like around a 90-degree corner, so that I save space. So it's like a kind of a cave in a corner, and that's why some gyms have corner caves, because it's very mat efficient. And the rest will be like slight overhang, slab, or a mixture of like, even if it's overhang, it'll be like it'll be slab first and then overhang later on. So that saves a lot of mat space. There's a lot of Walltopia gyms that are designed where they have the ends, like we have one long wall, and then right at the end it's like a big overhang. That's so mat inefficient, and a lot of climbing gyms do that because it looks cool and it's very grandiose, but actually, it's just not mat efficient. So it depends on your budget, I guess. But it is a big initial investment. So I hope you get to looking around at building your own gym as well. I know in Germany it's climbing there is very established. It's really climbing in Malaysia isn't so established, and that's why I feel like I want to start a gym before like the whole gym craze kicks in. It's already kicking in, so I'm kind of like rushing for time. But I guess a different idea. If you have a unique thing you can bring to your customers, I'm sure your gym will do well. They set it up like a normal gym in the middle of the city where people walk past, so they get lots of people to subscribe and not too many actually. Let me go there. Obviously the first one is the hardest. Yeah. So they get what do you mean by so they get lots of people subscribe and not too many actually go there? So are you saying that lots of people go to or see the climbing gym and they get memberships, but you don't see it's actually very busy? Actually, I think in my opinion, it really depends. Everything depends on the location. It like, of course, if you own the place, it's like the best. But you know, you have to talk to the landlord, and you have to, you have to go for a long lease. You know, at least like 7 years, 6, 7 years. You know, to recoup your initial investment. Um, and you need to, consider the rental, consider parking. I think parking, transport to the gym is like okay, like it's not super important, but the climbing is starting nice, but yeah, like the parking and the rental is the most important in my opinion, because if you don't have enough car park space, uh, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work out. Yeah. Climbers are willing to travel around at least like, you know, 30 minutes to your gym. They'll definitely become a member already, and they're very happy to do so because they spend a long time, like 2-3 hours at least. So yeah, it's parking is super important for climbing gym, and rental. And that's, once you get those two things down, you're gold. And let's see, men's number 1 kicks off with the pockets. John's Delu, I have no idea who this guy is. Looks like a crimpy pocket. Looks like he's swinging to the left already. Okay, hopefully we get to see a little bit more of that. How is the overall economic situation by you? Are there prices going out of business? Maybe you can scoop out a place like that. Yeah, it's like all the climbing gyms here. There are not many. There's the 2 main franchises here. They're doing extremely well. It's so packed in the gym. Like this latest climbing gym was like, I think like 13,000 square feet only. It's like not the biggest. It's still like nice and spacious, but it's just packed with a whole bunch of people. At least like 200 over people come in a day, and that's very conservative. I think it's at least 300 people a day coming in, so that's a lot. And the thing about climbing gym business model is that the more people you come in, it doesn't cost you that much. Because if you're a restaurant, you have to, you pay for supply, and if a customer comes in, you cost you some money to, have the supply of food. Whereas climbing gyms, the more people you come in, the more margin you make. So okay, cool. We didn't get to see the start of that slab, but hopefully the camera sticks to one problem, but it keeps switching between both, so it's a bit hard to watch. But yeah, both look a little bit tricky and a bit high risk, so I'm just really worried about these pockets. That looks super scary. On the men's route, I think that's gonna be a bit tough. But I want to see this left. I want to see the women's route. It looks really interesting. The volumes are white. I'm not sure whether white holes are a good thing for gyms. It works out, I guess, for these gyms, but it looks kind of dirty and it gets really black, especially if your gym's popular. So, okay, it looks like a dynamic movement to the right, skip into the corner. Quite fun. I love this kind of movement. It's hard to do. Okay, this is a match. Looks like a big move to the zone. Oh, one more move to the top. That looks good. That looks cool. I think it's not the most complicated boulder. It's usually the first boulder is called the welcome boulder. The welcome boulder means hello, welcome to the competition. It's to help climbers settle in and give them a bit of confidence. But yeah, I guess it's still a boulder that's still not easy. Yeah, so they drive revenue through a number of subscribed members. How's the overall? Yeah, so yeah, it's generally like the climbing gym business. Oh wow, okay, it's like kind of like a double pocket, like a pinch. 3 fingers on one and like a thumb on the other. Interesting. That's so interesting. Okay, that's a cheeky mono, very cheeky mono. But yeah, in terms of like climbing gym business, like you get members, coming into your gym, but I think you really have to like kind of sell products, and hopefully like your margin on that products is quite high. That's kind of like the main idea, because you can't rely on just members coming in, and your route setting has to be really good. Your route setting has to be fun and has to be accessible, and I think that's the most important thing in my opinion. But yeah, let's get into this, starting with the undercling. 3 seconds left. I don't think he has time to reach the zone. He's trying to secure the zone. No, I don't think he even got one zone. So I think this is the natural bouldering rules where you only have one zone and then one top instead of two zones in the new format. Yeah, so you only have one zone. I don't think he secured the zone even though he touched it. Yeah, it's quite hard to give it to him. This is looks like Alana Yip coming in for women's number 1. And yeah, if you're watching, hit the chat button. Let me know where you are from. Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Alana Yip? I am looking to see how she does. And yeah.
That we were talking about. Stick the move, first go.
Oh, wow.
Gets the right foot through, and then this is an awkward move out, gets a toe, and he's aiming for those crimps. The top one is the best, but it is blocked. Oh, and there's a big lick there, but it's quite blind when you're underneath it like that.
Yeah. And it's a really cool move.
Okay, come on. Whoa, left hand on the slopey crimp. He manages to reach it. He's kind of a precarious position. He's trying to bump. That's so cool. I think he did flip his right hand a little bit. We couldn't see, but I think he did. This subtle movement there. Oh, that's really cool. Inside flag on the wall to finish off. That is sick, dude. That is sick. Wow. He made it look easy. Because it didn't look easy at all. But wow, on the first go, well done. That's cool. Alana Yip eyeing up this high side pull. Can she? Oh, she's going left hand. Okay. She chose to go left hand. A bit weird. I think it's not the most easy thing to do. Maybe the right foot hold is a bit too high, and that's why she thought that, you know, it's probably easy to go left. Because if the right foot hold is a bit high, you don't tend to be able to generate enough momentum from your left, right, and then go right again. But it doesn't seem to be that bad. Maybe the left foot is really bad. So let's see how she figures out this part. She should have this first corner move dialed in. There we go. Okay, the right hand is kind of slopey. Okay, I guess that's why she wanted to go left hand cross. What was she crimping on the left hand just now? She was crimping some kind of weird corner. I think she was crimping like some kind of small nibble on the wooden panel. So that is, yeah, that is a bit funny. Hello from the USA. Hello, climbing nerd. Good to have you here. I think I've seen you a little bit in the comment section, so yeah, welcome. What time is it for you? I think it should be 2 PM for you. It's 2 AM for me. So complete opposite sides of the world. Alright, Alana Yip with 1 minute 23 seconds remaining. Hello Ted Ringquest from Thailand. Sawadee. I recently went to Bangkok. You have so many gyms in Thailand. What are you talking about? Stone Goat. I love climbing a Stone Goat. Oh, Alana Yip managed to catch left hand. Oh, that's so good. Well done, Alana Yip. She barely had much time left. She only had 1 minute time left. So well done, Alana Yip. She has been having a rough, you know, competition performances over the past 2 years, but it's good to see her back in the finals. BKK only nowhere else. Oh, really? Yeah, well, because BKK is Bangkok is like the best, right? There's so many people there. Is there another city in Thailand that has a lot of people? Because I love Bangkok. I went to Stone Goat. You know, the route setter Derek used to set for bump bouldering in Malaysia, and that's where I first started climbing. So he went to Thailand to, you know, make a gym with his friends, and then you know, the route setting hasn't been the same back at my home gym, but yeah, I am really glad that Derek is in Stone Goat. It's my favorite gym, and they recently have new holds, AG holds, so that's really cool. I can't wait to see it. Stone Goat is great, but I like Rock Domain. Rock Domain, yeah, I heard of Rock Domain. I think they had the sea climbing there. I think it's by one of the Asian gym owners. I think Bento also owns that gym. I'm not quite sure. Chiang Mai in the north. Chiang Mai. Is Chiang Mai a very busy town? Like, is it a popular town? Like, I've yet to go. I heard so much about it. Oh my god. Okay, he's trying to match his toes here. They have to yeah, they had to find a bump, but bumping up from a slopey crimp to another crimp. Oh, he's looking for the cross. Oh no, that's a bit strenuous. Yeah, the bumping that left hand again where you have your toes so high, that's such an awkward move. Oh man, that's so weird. It's interesting though. I don't think we've really seen this kind of movement in competitions before, so I quite like men's one. Women's one is a little bit like generic. Not generic, I'll say. I mean, it's cool, it's good, it's a comp style route, but we've seen this before. It's nice. I think this route is really good for climbers. Like, these climbers really enjoy this kind of route, and these elevation volumes are. I think the elevation volumes, yeah, they really look good. I think they are the Hive series. Chiang Mai is awesome. I've lived here for 20 years, and it's the second biggest city in Thailand, but still tiny compared to Bangkok. You know what? Are there like lots of English speakers there? Because if you know, I can't speak Thai, but I'm really keen to go and have a look. I know golf is huge in Chiang Mai, like really popular there. And I recently learned a little bit of golf as well, so who knows? Maybe I might go for a golf and climbing trip, golf trip to Chiang Mai. And oh wow, okay, he's just a heel hook on the zone, right hand to the crib, climbing up. He's just completely ignoring the left hole, and he just makes it the foot swap to match the top. Interesting creative solution there that works for him, and that's what you should do sometimes. Completely ignoring the left hole, so really cool. Yes, golf is big here. Yeah, I think Chiang Mai is like the Southeast Asian destination of golf. So yeah. You know, it's like a retiree kind of place, right, Chiang Mai? I think English is fine. You don't need to speak Thai. Everyone is super friendly. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I got from Bangkok, and I really loved it. I just so surprised. Like, Thailand is so forward and so futuristic and so friendly compared to like Malaysia. It's so weird. Like, you know, we're kind of like neighbors in a way, but Malaysia is so backwards in all sorts of weird things. So I don't know. Sometimes I wish I was born Thai. Yeah, I'm 56. Nice. Yeah, it's quite a, you know, I think Chiang Mai isn't really known to be like a very young place. You know, like, it sounds really good. So you know, I have to visit, to be honest. I will love to visit. You love Camp 5 in KL? Yeah, Camp 5 is great. Camp 5 is big. It's really big. It's like a big franchise. I kind of Camp 5 too, and sometimes I enjoy their routes. It really depends on the setters. Sometimes the setters set really good routes in one set. Sometimes it's a bit of a miss. So it really depends. The setting style in Malaysia is a little bit fingery and a little bit more strength and power based rather than technical. It is changing. It is getting better with more complex and technical climbs, but right now it's not very beginner friendly, and that's why I want to make a gym that's more beginner focused, so introduce more climbers and more people, the general public, to come at climbing. And you know, climbing is not all about climbing hard, even though it is right now. But yeah, I like climbing hard too, and projecting and learning new stuff. But yeah, I think the process is just coming together, collaborating together, and just playing around. You know, being playful with holds and discovering new movement and exploration. That kind of feel is what I want to bring to the table. To visit Thailand sometime. Beautiful country. Yeah, Thailand is great. Bangkok is cool. I think it's very easy to go around, get around. Don't go on the tuk-tuks though. Tuk-tuks are dangerous and it's just scam you. Just get grabbed. Or then the public transport. It's not that hard to get around with public transport. So wow, Marcus Nimrod is so strong. Oh my goodness, he just held on to that. He flung around like a little bit of a ragdoll, but he still managed to hang on to it, no problem. He swapped his feet upside down. I'm like, what? Did you guys see that? He swapped his feet upside down. How? Oh, bro, I have trouble just swapping feet on slab. He swapped feet, overhung, holding an undercling, going feet first. What? Actually insane, dude. Actually insane. Like, if you're not a climber, you wouldn't really appreciate how difficult that was. But if you're a climber, yeah, man, that is. Oh, that gives me goosebumps, dude. I don't even want to think about it. That's like seriously like gravity turned off for a second. Yeah, Thailand is great. I think Thailand. I wish I was Thai. It's such a interesting place. You have like modern It's clean. I don't know. I only can speak about Bangkok, so I don't know about Chiang Mai others, but I think I did go to Phuket once, like before the tsunami happened when I was a kid. It was pretty nice. But yeah, I think it's a touristy place. The whole economy there is very touristy, and I think Thailand, the Thai people know it, and I guess if you're a tourist, you naturally interact with the Thai people that are in the tourist industry. So it's not really a big representation of the whole country, I assume. I don't want to stereotype or make big assumptions, but yeah, I think it's a really interesting country. I think climbing there is getting well established. Climbing in general everywhere has a lot of potential to grow, and it's gonna be huge, like in the next 4 years. So that's why I'm looking to start a climbing gym soon. Otherwise, it might fall behind a little bit, but yeah, it should be fine. Alright, I'm just gonna have a look at who is watching together with us. If you are watching with me, say hello in the chat. Say hello.
Here, probably the toe hook method again. Because we know it works too.
So up he goes blind, misses it the first time. Toe's still staying. And now he needs to bump again, upgrades the toe.
Ale, oh no! Yeah, that going left hand first to the crimp is like blind. You can't really see it because you're undercling. Your body's leaning right. The crimp is like beyond you. It's tough to. I don't know how the second guy flashed it so fast. It's super hard. It's really tough. No, we have 28 people watching right now. Hello, welcome. I'm Kip from Bouldering Highlights. This is an impromptu live. I've never done this before. This is my first time going live. I'm not sure whether I'm even live. Well, I think I know because yeah, we have chat. But yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully you guys don't see anything in my room that you shouldn't see. But yeah, this is the Dog Masters. And it's like the first international competition that's like quite prominent. So it's kind of like the start of the whole competition season. Whoa! You wanted to kind of campus from there? Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Alright, so men's number 1. Pretty tough. We see that it was doable, but a bit difficult. I can't wait for the men's... And is it men's 3?
Stasha will get a big reaction from the crowd.
Stasha.
That was their favourite climber. And I think it's something about Stasha's personality. You could see her personality at all times.
Any Stasha fans in the crowd? Any Stasha fans in chat? Let me know. I personally am quite a fan. Not the biggest fan, the small fan. I like her style. I like how she's so passionate. She's really thinking about this boulder. I think she wants to flash it because I think she can flash it. It looks very flashable, even though it's a bit risky. Coming in to this undercling makes it look easy. Wow, he looks super strong here, swapping feet out the undercling. Now can he grab this crimp? Whoa, makes it look easy. He wants to bump. Yep, super cool. Okay, how's he gonna tank the swing? Oh my goodness, this is pure power tanking the swing. Such Sageho just to be able to flash the boulder number 1. I knew he's gonna flash it. Oh, both of them flash. Holy sheesh. Sheesh. Damn, I knew she was gonna flash it. And she looked at it, and the way she was looking at it seemed like, hey, I could flash this. You can I guess you kind of know what they're thinking once you watch enough competition climbing. But yeah, great to see her flash. I think she flashed, at least. Really cool route. I think this could be like a nice gym route, to be honest. Doesn't look too much like a competition route actually. It looks more of like a commercial gym route. So that looks nice. Okay, so do we have one more set of climbers, or is it going to men's 2 and women's 2 already? Not sure what's happening, but yeah.
After a few low tops, we've seen a double flash there from both the athletes. And Sam is being ushered somewhere. Lisa is in the middle there with Mad Rock t-shirt on, waiting to compete, keeping herself warm. People are asking what the conditions are like in the gym. Good question. It's actually a bit chilly down there, but it does heat up, especially when the athletes start shouting, so when the crowd starts shouting.
Okay. Hey, no, still on first boulders. So Matt is saying that this climber Lisa, you know, flashed everything in the semifinals, so that's why she's ranked number 1. Coming in here, and that's where she drops. So her flash streak has finished. This is Mark. Oh, you. Oh, I think popping off if you're not, you know, lodged in the pocket well is gonna be tough. If you guys are new, you guys just tuning in, there is like a thumb pocket when they go for their first move out with the big hand undercling. Not undercling, but big hand over behind them. So initially we thought it was like a mono, but it's actually, yeah, it is a mono, but it's more of like a mono pocket for the thumb that you're supposed to pinch. Yeah, so he has 3 fingers on the right hole and the pocket there. Oh, seems to be swinging out a little bit. That swing is a bit violent for tall climbers. That's kind of a disadvantage of being tall. The swings get a bit more violent, it's harder to control because you have more torque and more weight. So yeah, let's see if Lisa can figure out this section. Looks like she's swapping feet. She has to kind of like remain a little bit strong here because she has to figure out a way to catch the left hand, and she does. She sticks it. And yeah, well done, Lisa. And yeah, these are the final set of pairs, and I'm actually looking forward for the next 2 boulders. I think the next 2 boulders, the route is really cool. I'm not a big fan of this first women's one. I think it's just, you know, I think it's a good. Oh my god, he thought of just going mono. What the heck? No, you're gonna get injured, dude. Oh, okay, finally locks on the swing, manages to smear the wall a little bit. Now he has to swap feet, get into this bicycle. Oh yes, he just manages to hit that first slopey crimp. Now he has to bump left, but his right hand looks a bit awkward. Oh, yeah, he was already thinking of crossing. So yeah, I think his right hand was a bit weird. It didn't really get high enough on the undercling to be able to bump the left hand again. So it was like really subtle movement here. So I think this man's route is really cool. I just don't like the mono. I'm not a big fan of the mono. I wish just give that. Like, it doesn't have to be a mono. It could still be the same moves, but as long as instead of a mono, just give a bigger hold, I guess. But I guess the route setters don't want them to, you know, go into the pocket and then kind of do a 1-arm lock off and campus. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky situation. Are you excited for the upcoming climbing competition season? Because I am. And yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is an impromptu live stream. Oh, okay. He just goes straight for the better one. He has to hold the swing, and it should be able to secure this top easily. No problems here. Swapping feet, spearing on the right, and having a match with 20 seconds left. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm actually not too familiar with some of these climbers, so if you guys, if any of you know these climbers, then yeah, let me know in the comment section, or let me know in the chat. Yeah, it looks like the route setters have to put on new holds and change the boulder a little bit. I think it's just because some climbers could have maybe used some other holes of the other boulder to climb, so that's why they just removed some. You know, it's a bit of a crowded wall. Even though these walls look. No, I think they couldn't have fit it, you know, nicely 8 problems here, but yeah, it's they use up a lot of space because a lot of the problems they traverse across. So yeah, so yeah, they're putting some of the holes back so that the root setters can come in. Okay.
Loving the chat, by the way. Please keep that coming.
The best part too about the routers being able to do this is they can
Alright, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about climbing so far. How long have you been climbing? Have you been climbing for a couple of years? Have you just started climbing? Maybe are you a veteran climber? Let me know. I have been climbing for about 5 years now, closing almost 5 years, but not completely like all the time. I've been on and off because of COVID. You know, COVID basically stopped everything for many months. Okay, cool. We got some results. Sasha Geho in first position with 1 top in the first attempt. Lisa coming in as well with just 3 tries. Interesting, weird scorecard, I guess. It's a kind of a makeshift scorecard, but hey. Sam Avazu. I think he's the only familiar name I know. Managed to flash Boulder number 1. Marcus Nimrod, also a finalist at IFSCs, especially in 2021. He did not manage to top, but he got a zone. And Sergio Vandasco also flashed. Oh, okay. So, really cool. Looks like the root setters are trying to make sure like they line up everything perfectly.
Enjoying this moment more than anything because I know how much root setters hate to be on live streams and on TV, so this is their worst nightmare.
Alright. So as we wait for Boulder number 2, yeah. Let me know if you guys have any questions on climbing or techniques or competitions. Oh yeah, just type anything in the chat. I'm happy to respond. And yeah. I've been climbing for almost 5 years, and yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. My dream is to build a gym and to learn some root setting and do some root setting. So I did go for an introduction course, but I guess I need to get a little bit stronger. I need to get a little bit stronger to be kind of like accepted into the root setting world. But otherwise, I'm enjoying myself climbing. I do have a couple of finger injuries, like I can't really close like my fingers completely. Like you see my like these 2 middle fingers and ring fingers can't really close like so well completely, and I'm a bit scared about that, so I'm hoping I can recover and rest. You know, whenever I go for climbing sessions, I climb like 3 hours, like solid 3 hours, 4 hours. In fact, one time I did like 8 hours, so maybe I did overdo it a lot. And so I guess I need to spend time more focusing on quality climbing sessions because my left hand's kind of almost permanently injured. I think these 2 fingers can never really close anymore after I tried a pocket when I was like a beginner. So I'm really scared of pockets right now. But yeah, hopefully my fingers will be able to recover. But I still love climbing. I love slabs. Slabs are my thing. Not crimpy slabs, I don't like crimpy slabs, but I know like balancey slabs, like coordination slabs, I love that. Slide overhang is really fun, I love slide overhang, but anything steep like 30, 40 and beyond, I'm a bit tough. So yeah, what type of climbing do you like? Let me know in the comments or the chat. I'd love to hear what you guys are climbing. I'm not much of a moonboard person, although I'm really interested in the kilter board. I think the kilter board is cool. Yeah, because the kilter board could be really fun. Okay, here we go with the second boulder. Zhenya Kaspakova. Yeah, bowl number 2, Zhang Zulu, coming in with this really interesting coordination. I'd like to see how it works out. I think it could stop in the corner here, but I think they're just going to continue running through. Oh, he doesn't really get a very good start. We might have a bit of a trouble here. And look, the women's too looks really physical on the overhangs. And yeah, let's have a look. Oh, it looks like he's trying to go static into the corner. That's very interesting. We all thought it was kind of a coordination thing. Oh, he's just on his left foot. I don't think that's really easy to do because you don't have much counter pressure going into the left volume. I think you have to do it more coordination style, yeah. Even though it looks like you can be done static, I think it'd be very hard to do, and I think it's even more risky to do it static, in my opinion. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be very comfortable with combination class, so he's trying to static through. Okay, see, can he transition? Oh, he's gonna come down left. Is his left hand okay? Oh, that's so awkward though. Oh my god. Oh, sick. That is interesting. That is so interesting. Okay. How's he gonna get across? I think he has a palm is right on the volume first, I guess. Oh, how's he gonna? Oh, it gets a left foot in there. Should be secured. Should be okay. Man, oh no, he swings too far on the zone. Oh no, that was going so well. Okay, we have a good look at wins number 1. Looks a little bit physical. Looks very physical. It looks a bit tricky to read. Hopefully we get to some beta at the end. Man, they look a bit stuck. The women's route is really weird. You have this undercling start going out the right hand. The holes are kind of facing the wrong direction. Okay, pressing out with the right hand. Starts to stab his right foot on the starting hole to kind of come into the corner a little bit. Okay, now he's a bit smarter with his left foot. He's trying this method again. It does take a lot of time though. He only has a minute and a half left. And so he's trying to have to kind of like get his left foot over. Okay, he has to find a way to stop this momentum on the zone, and he does. He grabs it right away. He's more prepared for it. Oh, the top is a bit tricky. The top is like kind of a press. Okay, 1 minute left on the clock. Can he figure out this top? I don't think he has time to do this again because he's doing the static method, and yeah, he really has to make this work. So he's really considering all options here. He can rest. This is a relatively good hole for him. But this is a really tricky top in my opinion. He's just gonna commit to it. Oh no! Yeah, I don't think he has enough time. He has to do a run and jump method, so that is gonna be a bit tricky. He only has 20 seconds left. He's still eyeing out the bowler. He still looks like he's taking his time, so I don't think he'll be able to make another attempt happen. Yeah, I think no. There's 2. Wait, is this format a buzzer beater format? Oh, apparently it's a buzzer beater method, I guess. Okay, so this is not a very typical bouldering format, I guess. Okay, he has to make everything work. I guess because it's buzzer beater format that you can do something slow like this. So, oh no, bit of a swing. Oh, he manages to control. Now he has to figure out. Oh, he's trying to heel hook the slopey part. Oh man, I'm not sure what you should do here. He's trying to wrap his right hand around, tries to come in for the. Oh, can he do it? Can he put enough pressure? Come on! Oh no! Oh my god, what was he doing with his hands? Oh, that was he gave everything he got, but that was not enough. That was insane. He does. Oh, his fingers, his shoulders. Oh my god, he's literally smearing. I'm pressing with just his 3 fingers. But he pops his left foot. Oh no, dude. Oh man. Man. That was tough. That was tough, dude. If you're new here, welcome. If I'm not talking, it's because I'm having a snack. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Watching climbing competitions. If you like this live, let me know. I might do it for other competitions as well. This is kind of an impromptu live. I've never done a live before. So hopefully you guys can hear me. What kind of snack? I'm having some almonds. Oh, Alana Yip, making progress on the zone already. Really cool, okay. I'm having some almonds, I have some walnuts, and I have a little bit of cashew nuts. These are surprisingly salty for some reason. Oh, Alana Yip managed to make it to the zone. Oh, these guys are making good progress. Alana Yip stabbing out with his right foot, trying to transition to this mantle. Oh, that mantle is nasty. She holds her hands in her head. She could have flashed it. He committed. Oh, it does not commit. A bit hesitant over there. Taking his time a little bit. Okay, also, oh, okay. Wrapping with the right hand, similar to what the previous guy did, but a little bit weird. Okay, no, the foot pop. Where are you from? Thiet. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Buddy. Thiet Dekalk. Where are you from? Thanks for watching and being here. Great to have you here. Yeah, nice to watch the climbing together. Lala Yip has a very interesting braided ponytail going on. From Sweden, hello, hello. I remember somebody taught me a little bit of German the other day or just now. So Guten Abend. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully I'm saying it right. But yeah. Oh god! Oh, that is really far away. That is a really far away hold to go left hand and do some kind of shouldery cross. Alana Yip taking her time. I think she wants to burn out the clock here. I think she knows that this move is really physical and that's why she's taking her time. I think she's going for the buzzer beater move. She's saving her energy for just one more attempt. Or maybe not. Well, she has a minute and a half left. Is enough time for a second attempt, maybe, but a second attempt in a buzzer beater format. Okay, let's see this top section. Can you figure out maybe something to do with this undercling? Yeah, maybe something to do. I don't know what you should do, to be honest. This move is so hard. You know what? I'm not sure how good that undercling is. Yeah, it seems too far. I agree with you. I agree with you, Teddycock. But I think you have to hold the undercling and then I don't know, like press down with your left foot and press with your right hand so that you could go a little bit like this. You get what I mean? I'm not sure whether the undercling is good enough for that. Or maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. I don't know, I can't read this route. This route is super difficult. I think going left with the shouldery is really tough. It's almost too difficult. It's really far away. Well, you know, we could see a climber do it, but I think it's quite on the tallish side. And then again, the smaller you are, you get more power and momentum, so. But I'm very surprised of why this undercling is here. Is it just a blocker? No, I don't think it's just a blocker because for a coordination move like a dino like this, you don't really need such a significant blocker. So I'm suspecting. Oh, okay, interesting heel toe rest here. Maybe push the change position on hand in the dynamic. Not sure what you mean. Oh yeah, so like a push and yeah, I guess that's what they're trying to do. It's a little bit tough to do still. Okay, Lana Yip, I think she's on her buzzer beater time. Oh, Oh, she misses the step. Swings back. She manages to hang on. She should take her time here, but I think she only has one left. I don't think she has the energy to take another step. Looks like she's climbing down. Although, she finds a little bit of a static way to do it. Climbing down, a bit more clever, but her foot isn't the best. She's inching forward a little bit. I don't think she has enough to climb back out. She's a bit too low. I don't think she can push. Oh, she manages to do it. She's with the left foot. Can she get a crooked rotation? I think she's a little bit stuck. I'm not sure if she can do it. She's palming the wall. She's giving everything she got. I think she needs to bend her right leg a little bit more. Oh no, but look at her shoulders, she's screaming out, she's giving it a best shot, she's really going, come on Ale, come on Ale, can she do it? Oh no! Oh, she gave everything she got, oh my god, that's so heartbreaking. I've never seen anybody try so hard in a mental competition before. Oh my god, look at that, she's all busting her brains out, oh my goodness. Oh, that was tough, dude. That was so tough. Cheers, guys. Man. I was sweating there, man. I felt the intensity of that. Holy shit. Crazy, yeah. That was crazy, dude. Camilla Maroney is campusing through, she's so strong, holy crap. Comes to this undercling, can she go to the zone? Makes it no problem, shoulder move. Okay, let's see if she can do the mantle, because I'm curious whether this mantle is even possible. I am actually very curious. Hello guys, I'll come to chat, anything in the chat. Let me know what you guys think about this competition, or should I do more lives? Oh, feet pops! Yeah, that feet pop is a slopey foothold, you know, it's not easy to stab your foot there. Wow. Looks like all the climbers are thinking of going slow. Maybe that green starting hole isn't good enough to do a coordination. Maybe it's too slopey to do that coordination way, so yeah, maybe the static way is probably the best way to do it. Oh, so let's see to be able to get the nice position. I think his foot was a little bit too rotated to the right side. He needs to rotate it a little bit left, more perpendicular to the wall. Yeah, but anyway, I think quite interesting men's two. Is yeah, like I feel it's just more of a commercial climb. It's quite interesting. I think it's quite entertaining for. Oh yeah, it does a little bit more dynamic here. Yeah, I think it's quite entertaining, but it seems a little bit more of a commercial climb in my opinion. But this move is really tough. I have no idea what they're supposed to do. I'm suspicious of that undercling. There's some kind of way you have to use it. I am suspicious of that. Let me know, guys, if you think the undercling needs to be used. I think you have to either. Oh, going for the big foot stab. Looks like a good foot position, and she makes it up this mantle. Can she lock it in? She's trying to. Oh, already eye out the top hole, but I thought she's completely up there. Yeah, she sticks a hit back to her right foot. Oh no, she's so close. Oh, those mantles are the hardest because you need to rotate all the way face down and then have the presence of mind to shift your weight from your left hands and shift your hips to the right. And then you still need to maintain tension on your left hand and you get to squeeze that hole, and if it's slightly overhanging, it's going to be so tough. And then coming up to this undercling, oh my goodness. So she tried to do this first, but she realized she needs to fully rotate. So she fully rotates, and I guess she gets her left hand pretty okay, but I think her right foot is still, the ankle isn't fully rotated facing out. I think she wants her ankle. Oh my gosh, he's insane. He manages to stick the move. Oh my god. Okay, I guess it's possible that way. That is insane. I don't know. We need to see a replay of that. That's a huge shoulder move. That is crazy, dude. Okay. I guess that's possible. But still looks damn far away. That looks so far away. Alright, buzzer beater attempt. Can she make it work? She's going for the campusy style. Can she figure out his mental? She looks like she has the moves completely dialed in. Stabbing the foot beautifully, trying to get great momentum here. Can she find... Yes, the ankle's turning out. Oh no. Ah, that's unfortunate.
Stasher leading the way, and Sam Abazu, but of course that will have changed with the athletes topping boulders out, getting zones. But so let's watch this again. That left foot almost had purchase.
Man, that is
Just from the other 2 or 3 tries.
Yeah, man, Alana Yip really spent all her energy there. It's so difficult. That, oh my goodness, that looks so disgusting. Those mentals are just tricky, you know. It's like you have to have a lot of tries on it, but at the same time, you don't want to have too many tries on it because it takes out so much energy. It takes out a lot of mental capacity as well, you know. Do you guys like mentals like that? I think a mental is pretty easy, pretty straightforward, should be okay, but that is a really tough, complex mental. Not only just a tough mental, but it's a complex mental. Oh! Interesting beta here by Nimrod Marcus, going for this foot swap and left foot smear, but it's an interesting weird position. He has to come back again to the normal position. Yeah, okay, everybody has to do this anyway, so okay, looks like he has to find his way to navigate down to the bottom. I think he tried to do, he chose to do the quicker method, the quicker solution instead of the more static and complex solution. I think it's not a bad idea to be able to do that kind of move. I think going complex has its benefits. Of course, it's a lot more steady, but it is more complex. It does take a lot more time, so I think he's going for gunning for the top. So he needs to figure out a more of a quicker way to do it. Of course, maybe he just interpreted it that way and he just doesn't really see. Okay, it looks like he's doing this karate kick style, very similar to free solo, I guess. Kind of similar, not really. Okay, he's going for the more complex static style. Let's see if we can figure out this top section, because this top section is powerful, it is technical, and yeah, if you're welcome, if you are new to the stream. Oh, he hangs on with one hand! What? No way, dude. That is so strong. Oh, he sticks the move first try. Match it, dude. Match it, dude. Oh. That was cool. Yo, that was sick. He made it look so easy. What the heck? Man. He looks like he could generate a lot of power from that foothold. Yeah. I see what you mean now. That was really cool. Okay, let's see if Lin can figure out the mantle. 1 minute left on the clock. I don't think she has enough time for another try because this is quite a long boulder actually, and she doesn't seem so familiar with this move, so this could be her only try on this mantle. Yeah, so she's taking her time to chalk up a little bit, and she knows this is her last move, and gets the foot step a little bit slow. She needs to bring it a little bit higher maybe, because it's gonna slip. Oh, I can't look, dude. I can't look. Oh, she's gonna rejudge us halfway. She's trying to go for the screw hole, but she's not completely finished. Her rotation is not there. She's trying to dropping down. Oh, okay, she managed to recover. Okay, I think she should spend some time here. This whole zone hold doesn't seem too bad. But yeah, you need all your energy you get. And you need a really good foot placement on that foothold. Yeah, women's boulder seems really tough. This boulder hasn't seen the top yet. Oh yeah, that foot position is a little bit awkward and it doesn't really work. How are they gonna have any power left for the rest of the comp? I think that's the strategy, right? Like if you're a root setter, you know, tire them out on the second boulder so that the third boulder they don't have to set something too hard. It's very complex and technical mental here. I do want to see somebody top it though. That would be epic, dude. Wait, did somebody already top it? Well, I don't think so. Okay, if anybody could, no, actually Stasha's not very good at mantling, is she? Stasha isn't known for her mantling. Yeah, let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. Welcome guys, if you are just tuning in, this is my first time doing a live, you know, just chilling and watching the climbing together. Yeah, let me know how it's like. And yeah, keen to have you guys on board. If you are want to chat, talk climbing, say something in the chat. I'd love to discuss with you. It looks like Stasha is on the mental section. She's a little bit taller than other climbers. She's trying to cheat and not completing the move. She wants to cheat across, which I think she could. But yeah, it's gonna be tough for her though. I think she has a good foot position right now. Oh, but yeah, something weird about that. If you have a good position on the foot, something weird about it slipping off for some reason. Not sure quite why. Yeah. Not quite sure what's going on. Okay. Is he gonna put his foot swap? Oh, foot swap it is. Dino to this. Oh, he's doing something weird with his hips. Okay. Oh, that'll be funny. Okay, let's see how he tries to attack the top hole. He has to commit completely, and he does. Beautiful. Wow, so sick. Samazu doing extremely well. Flash boulder number 1. Topping men's number 2. In a very good position right here. Sasha Gil a little bit unsure about this first section, I guess. Oh, not sure if she's struggling with a bit of skin, or maybe she just didn't really find a good position here. Only a minute 19 seconds on the clock. It is a buzzer beater format, so climbers can stay on the wall once the time has run out to continue the climb as their last attempt. But it looks like Sasha here. Oh, so looks like having a bit of trouble for this first few sections. I guess she. No, I thought she was quite okay with the mantle, getting up to the zone. So I'm not sure if she can figure out a way to get past the first section. She has to be stay focused. She has to calm down and remember what she did, I guess. Shoulder breaker. Sasha ain't gonna fix it. Hello, Paco Maker. How are you? I'm not sure what you're saying, but hello. That sounds like you're Spanish. Okay, Sasha's going for the similar beta again. Okay, she manages to get this section down. Toe hooks come to play. Oh, I think she's a little bit of a different beta coming into her. So she's in the buzzer beater section here. This is her last attempt. She still has time and she can stay on the wall as long as possible. She tries to go right and out, spinning across. Oh my god! Oh my goodness.
She could have got the pinch, she could have pulled in then. Very close and standing.
That was super span though. Ah, that was tough. Okay, looks like Sasha didn't manage to top the boulder, but oh yeah, that was so good. Oh, she was like in this split position as well. Damn. Okay, now this is Lisa Clem coming in. She finished first from the semifinals, flashing all 4 boulders. Let's see how well she does. She did finish boulder number 1 as well, so these are the top highest scorers from the both men and women's side. Hopefully they show a little bit of Lisa. There we go. Looks like she's quite comfortable. Okay, going for the left traverse section instead of the toe hook method by Sasha. Oh, barely catching at the zone. But it's good that she catches the zone on the first attempt. That does count for something. A little bit struggling here to find the right positions. I think she's trying to experiment sinking in. Claws that zone hole to be able to secure her position. Oh, going for some funky wrap here already. Okay. Okay, looks like, yeah, she is seeing this toe stab. It is quite far away. She manages to get across. But her feet look a little bit dicey. Yeah, when you roll over to your toes, it's a bit of a mess. Oh, yeah, right at the slopey bit, it's a bit too difficult. Yeah. So, let's see if she can figure out. Yeah, she has to get her foot a little bit more secured into the hole. And like sink into the right side maybe a bit more, but that's a lot easier said than done. She looks really high on the left side, so maybe it's just a bit of a different idea there. Oh, that's a bit tough. Yeah, that last hole is tough. How are you guys going? Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday. It's like 3 AM over here in Malaysia, so a bit late for me. So if I'm a bit low energy, don't mind me. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Yeah, and thanks for tuning in and watching this competition along with me. Yeah, keep the chat going. If you guys want to say anything or mention anything, I'm happy to chat with you guys. Right, while they're resting, I'm gonna grab a drink of water.
Yeah, so like an old Microsoft screensaver. Mark slow through the first couple of moves. Way more solid than he was before.
Okay. Looks like Mark manages to stick to a corner, jumps to the penultimate hold. And can he make the talk and commit? Ooh, I think his knee's actually blocking him a little bit. Kind of pushed it out. I missed the first boulders. How were they? Many top? Yeah, so Stasha managed to flash the first women's boulder. It was kind of a coordination boulder. Lisa, the current climber on the women's 2 right now, also did the boulder in 3 tries. It was like a coordination kind of foot, like a swapping feet, so you go like right and swap feet and then right again into like a corner, and then you have like, and then you had like a kind of like a arete like section where you had to commit dynamically going left in front of trying to fart the barn door. But once you get that jug, dynamic jug, you're gonna top very easily. So it's quite a nice commercial route. I don't think it's the most spectacular competition boulder. The men's one was a powerful, like a pinchy pocket one with very interesting crimps. So I recommend trying to have a look at that because that was very cool. Alright, both climbers on the final attempts, buzzer beater, and Mark didn't seem to be able to get the right hand position over there. Lisa struggling to keep her position on this zone. I think she's actually doing this the hard way. And she's just to claw her way into the zone. And can she make this work? This women's tour hasn't seen a top just yet. Oh, she goes right hand to grab around the things. That's why she's really high on this boulder. Okay, so look, she looks good. She looks good. She looks good. She looks good. Right foot. Quite nice on the hole. She's actually palming the wall behind, but okay, no, she's in the pencil position. This is really, really tough. This is gonna be even more difficult for her. Oh yeah, she's not. She looks good for a second, but I don't think she manages to find the position. Did it seem easy for the final or good? Yeah, it was a good boulder for a final, I think. A little bit powerful, very crimpy. But I think it was quite entertaining because there's a lot of nice discussion there. There's like a little bit of a mono with your thumb, so it was like a 3-finger pocket with like a mono, meant to be like a somewhat mono, like a dual pinch or a pinch with 2 holes and a mono for the thumb. So quite interesting. Yeah, I think Lisa made that mental a little bit harder. But I thought she was pretty good though. Her foot looks really, really good though. Her foot looked really, really good. I think she just didn't really sink into the right foot enough just yet, so yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting mono. I just personally don't like monos, but if it was there, you know, if you have to ever have a mono, that would be quite interesting mono. Okay, so well, we're gonna wait for boulder number 3. We're halfway through this competition, and thanks for tuning in, guys. This is a random live that I decided to try, and yeah, it's like 3 AM for me. What time is it for you? I'm here at 3 AM being a fatso and eating some nuts. I think I poured too much nuts for myself. But yeah, I'm just chilling here, not really presenting anything. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Oh, cool, nice. See results. Sasha Gale with 1 top, 1 zone. She flashed boulder number 1. Lisa also 1 top, 1 zone. Lana Yip, she fought so hard on that women's too, but she only has 1 top, 1 zone. But Alana did get the zone in her first attempt, so that's a good sign. She's kind of keeping up with the other 2, so it's still a very close battle. But if it does come down to attempts, Stasha currently has the lead. Simon Vazu manages to top boulder number 2 in just only 3 attempts. He's actually way ahead. Well, not really way ahead because Hannes also has 2 tops. But Sam has a few attempts, so a lot less close for the men, a little more separated. But we're only halfway through, and we're going into men's tree and women's tree. 8 PM for you? Nice. I think you must be in Europe. Oh, you are from Europe, yeah. You're from Switzerland, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. This men's tree looks interesting because it is interesting volumes. I wanna try to read this, so I'm reading it as. Actually, no, I can't read it anymore. I forgot what I wanted to do. I think it's kind of you have to heel hook something. Come left hand, yeah. Left foot comes up, and you have to toe hook the starting volumes again, and then come up into this side pull with this toe hook. Okay, and then you have to kind of like do a Gaston later, push yourself with your right hand and go for the top. Okay, women's tree though, already into the zone. Oh, that's a really weird position she tried. I don't think that's the way. I think it's just a direct jump to the right side. Okay, he does heel here. Oh, he tries to crimp like it's a weird edge of the volume. That's a bit weird. Same time as the competition. Nice. nice. I wish I was in Europe or Thailand. This is like 3 AM here and I'm very sleepy actually.
Yeah, you're right about the left foot. I don't know how he get that left foot up. Because he's laid back in the start of it.
Okay, I'm gonna let Matt and Sean McCall talk a little bit because I need to rest my voice a little bit, but yeah, let's see how they do. I'll be here though.
Oh, nice. Right on his
Yeah,
bicep.
okay. Coming with another thing.
Yep.
Kind of work his way through the sample
likes it
toe
often
hook.
gets stood
Yeah,
up.
yeah, this is what I predicted.
Sure, there you
Going to
go.
this weird gas
That
stop.
left foot, the toes are going to be screaming. There's just so much weight through it for so long.
His left hand's slopey though. Oh.
Elevated door style, pushing it apart.
Would have gotten the zone there though, so he's got to be happy with that. Now, probably rest a little bit more, do some brushing, and figure out how you're going to navigate that zone.
Crimps to start off with, cruises through those. Easily into the zone. This is
Here, she's looking at it. Yeah, there you go. And then match and push, push.
a little too quick. You can see it rushing maybe through that last sequence.
She knows what she has to do now, so I
Surprisingly,
actually
I'm
think
pretty
she
good.
should rest a minute.
Not pretty good. I'm relatively good at
and,
volumes for
just
some
go
reason.
for one more try.
Even though I'm wearing like
Maybe a
I usually
minute
wear
10
like flat
in case you
stiff
mess up
shoes.
the first move or something, but
But I still can smear quite okay, and I tend to be able to be
yeah,
relatively
he's
better at smearing compared to my other
got that
peers.
first
like
sequence
Cameron
down now.
So, yeah, I actually quite like
Squeezing
volumes.
the
Especially
core, he
wrestling on volumes
falls.
is very interesting. I don't like crimps, and I don't like.
Let's watch a replay of this.
Yeah, that's actually all I don't like actually.
You look really solid.
I prefer slopers.
And her
Slopers are my
foot-
thing. Even though
it's funny
slopers
enough,
are
it's
super
the right
hard to
foot
hold,
again,
but,
similar to that Red Bull, where they're throwing their foot way out right.
I prefer
They have
like
to put so
sloping.
much
If it's-
pressure
I
on
like
it. They don't need to
crimps,
flip the
but,
left
like,
hand this
if
time,
they're
it's just a standard kind of
comfortable
lock off
and
with the
if
momentum,
they are like,
get that sloper.
I can do a full.
Yeah, you've almost got to put your
open
thought
hand,
in
and
your
if it's
foot.
like crimps that
If
I
that makes sense. I think
position
you're
my
thinking
body
about
around,
the foot,
rotate
you
my
then
body
tend to
around.
weight it.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
hard.
pull,
Like you need,
like, hard
it
on
needs to
crimps,
be.
but I don't
You need to
pull
have
and
weight
lock
on
off
it.
on
You need to be
crimps
pushing
and
right.
dyno off or dyno to kind of do big
Quite
moves to
hard.
crimps. I don't like that.
There you
But
go.
if it's like a static,
Push, push, yeah.
slow moving crimp, like I have
So
to
what's
engage my
pushing her
body.
off
That I have
there?
to
Is it
dip
just
under and stable.
as
I don't
she's
mind that.
moving
That's
to the
actually
right,
quite
then
fun.
the
I
foot
like
goes?
those
'Cause
kind of
that-
crimps.
'cause
Those
it looks
crimps
solid.
Are very functional for.
It's
two
hard. I
reasons.
think it's
If
because
it's like I have to pull
the
hard on
hold
crimps
is
and,
not
like, do
super
big
good, so you
movement,
can't
I
just
don't like
put a
that.
lot of weight on it.
This is
And the
weird.
foot is kind of
I love
far
volumes,
away.
like
If the foot
smearing
was
volumes,
a
stepping
foot
on
closer,
volumes, like wrestling with
I think she
volumes,
would have
undercutting
a
with volumes,
lot
pressing.
easier time
I
doing
love
it. Or
pressing
maybe if
movement.
it was
I do
rotated a little more
palms.
clockwise.
Something not
So
fingering
right now it's like you're
body
pushing
position,
against
knee
like
mentals,
the
I love
side
that
of
kind of stuff. It's really cool.
fridge or
I'm okay with
something,
small
you're trying to
footholds.
weight it, but you just kind of
It
pushing
just
it away
really
from you.
depends on
Well, she had a long look at that
depends
hold.
on the position the wrist setters want me to do. So.
Here she goes again.
Right, another
Keep an eye on
buzzer
Jens as
beater,
well.
but
He
it's
falls, and that's his attempt done. So our
Matt's attempt
action
is done because he slips.
switches over to
and-
right, no
Ooh,
top.
split
The
off
red
the
light goes
fall
on,
for the
indicating
women, but, like everything I
haven't
want just
got
bet
that
on
done.
volumes
Well,
and fails
interesting.
to
Both
pass
of those boulders
yeah, you know,
seem doable, seem
it's
close.
a tricky
No
thing.
one quite figuring it out yet.
Like I assume you're talking about slap.
A lot of people are commenting on the lights and the techno playing. Some enjoying it, some
Oh,
saying
man.
it's a bit too
The
clubby.
thing with
I'll leave
stepping on
you guys to
volumes
work
is
that one
all
out.
about
Let's see a replay again. Adjusting that left hand.
all about your weight distribution. A
Always
lot
looks
about
a
weight
little off
distribution.
balance
So you
there.
have
Yeah,
to
it's hard. It's hard because you tried it
commit weight
twice
on a
in the
certain
last
foot.
minute instead of running
and you
down
have
the
to
time
take
and
weight
just
off your
trying
hands.
it once.
Like the harder
And
you
it's
pull,
always
you pull up,
a
the more weight
tricky
comes off
balance
your
of
foot,
do you
and
leave enough time in
that's-
case you slip up the
that
first
makes
couple of
slips
holds, or
happen.
do you just
So the more
risk
weight
it all,
you
you
can
just
step on
rest
your
another
foot.
45
It's a really
seconds
tricky
and you
thing
have
to
that
do. I
last
have
burn.
one client where I literally just
Right, Alani on the right, Sergio
just literally
Radasca on the
tiptoe
left.
and traverse all
hiking
those
in the
slap
beginning.
volumes, but I'm quite surprised I did it. But the only reason why I could do it is because like I'm so familiar
Double
with like
shoulder.
shifting my weight left and right. Like if you have 2 feet
And
on
Alana flying up
volume,
this, get her foot
that's
out
when you
right,
actually
apply
slip.
lots of pressure.
This is the funny thing.
Nice.
Oh, you managed to
That's
catch
solid.
that undercling. Nice. Okay, cool. It looks
should
like
be able to do
press
it.
compression.
One move away.
Stopping feet. Alana hit flashing
flash
one.
there from Alana.
Oh my god, I want to
That's
tell
gone
me. Can we
right
see another
back
flash
up
on the
into
men as
volume.
well?
Flash by Sergio as well.
Oh,
He
flash
made that
from
look
both.
ridiculously easy.
He finessed up that bowler.
He made it look super
that
good.
is a
Oh,
hard
that's a bit of
bowler.
awkward.
There's a moment where his
high
head was
five.
buried deep in that crack, and I thought maybe he's going to pieces here, but he just held on. That's 2 flashes,
Okay,
or did
I was
Alana
already paying
take the
attention to
go?
the cutting, but
I
yeah.
think it was a flash.
Yeah.
and I think
Let's
it
say
was
you
two
have your
flashes.
feet on slab,
Yeah.
and you have like if
Oh,
you
2
have
out of
2
2.
feet on and you both equal
Yeah,
weight,
people
equal
wondering
weight,
why that women's
the
bowl was
moment you
adjusted.
take weight
It's
off
just
one and shift to the
removed
other, that's when you slip
for
off that one you took
the,
off.
the
It's
men's
like,
blue
it's
bowl
so
that we
weird.
had
Like,
earlier.
you
That
either
was put
commit
back,
like
so they weren't
100%
adjusting
to
anything to
80%
do
on
with the
one foot
actual
and 20% on the other.
boulder design.
Usually
It was
where
just to
you,
get
you
the
actually don't
holes
slip
out
much
of the way
because
for the men.
if your weight is all this foot is free to move, you should don't really
Hannah's
you're
been
not gonna slip.
Dyson,
But
3 minutes
the
45,
moment you put it
loads of
closer to
time.
50-50, that's when you
And
slip.
remember that he's ahead by a
So the
boulder.
transition between right
So
foot
if he
and
doesn't
then
get
you step
zone,
left and
it
left,
opens the door
right,
for Sergio
again,
to be in
it
that
has to
podium
be quite
position,
smooth.
and
Transition has to
obviously
be
if he
quite
gets the toppy,
not quick, but
stays
the
in first
tempo has to be there.
Right, Camilla,
And
let's see if
if
her
you
shoulders
have-
got anything
You spend
left
too
in
much
them after
time on
the
like between
heroics and the other
60-40
one.
or 50-50. That's
Big
when
shoulder
you
move
slip.
out to the slope and now needs
That's
to
what
match
I
it.
did notice, and once I kind
will
of
she
understand
bump?
how to transfer my weight, that's when I
Creeps
felt a
into
lot
the
more
match.
confident. Oh,
Oh,
another
another
flash!
flash
Oh,
on the women's
goodness.
boulder here. And that top
Three.
part's hard.
Okay, it looks like this guy is trying to crimp the volume.
Quick send from
Something
Camilla.
I'm
She needed
not
it. She was
sure
down
what
towards the
he's
bottom of the
finding there.
leaderboard. That
I'm
would
not
have
sure
helped.
what
We'll
he's finding.
have a look at the
Okay.
scores after this
Crimping
boulder.
volumes is sketchy, dude.
Oh,
You know, stepping on volumes is sketchy. No, crimping volumes like that
Sergio,
is
the
sketchy. I think
slab
that's more
king,
sketchy.
really. If you can call it a slab. I don't know what you call that. Slab-like with a crack in it. And no, it's not jammable, that crack. Whenever I mention any kind of a crack, I don't really mean a crack, I just mean a space between two volumes. Yep, there we go. The hand fist stack. Someone's asking. No, I don't think so. It's way too flared, way too wide. No jam to be had, I'm afraid. So Hannes by himself.
Oh, okay. Johannes coming up, starting with the right foot. Catching this on the cling. Has to secure the left foot, palming the left volume. Okay. Has some opposition with the toe. Doesn't seem to be in a nice position. I think
That transition into the next volume.
putting that hand palming on the volume with your bicep is a bit too much, and it's not very efficient. I think he either has to step harder with left foot, lean left a little bit more, or kind of toe hook to compress a little bit better. But the thing is, if you toe hook too much or you press in the wrong position, you might slip with your left foot. So a bit tricky situation here. Yeah, doesn't seem too confident in this move. He is able to transition across. That volume is slopier than we expect. Getting into the Gaston position. Yeah, there's a small. Oh, almost stuck it, dude. Oh my goodness. Because that volume flip is a little bit slopey. Actually, very slopey. And that crimp looks pretty okay. So, you know, you'd be tempted to pull too hard on the crimp. That makes you rotate out too much. So, yeah, very, very fine balance here. Yeah, so he goes left. Oh,
watch that left hand.
Oh no. Bit of a dry fire as well. Rotation of his body pulled him off that hole. That is a really tricky move. I'm not sure how the other climbers made it so easy. That is really tricky.
About the music, is it distracting as an athlete, or is it just not part of your thought process when you're out on the mats?
usually we only really hear it in between temps or when we're in the back. Like as soon as we step on the wall here, like to me everything goes white. And I specifically hear people in the crowd cheering me on, but the rest is just a dull hum.
Great shot of the left foot to show how bad it is. Palms with the left, and now he's eyeing the crimp up.
That flip is tougher than it looks, dude.
He's got to be.
He's gotta jump on before the time runs out. So yeah, this is his buzzer beater. Attempt at foothold looks nasty.
Missed it the first time. Gets it.
Oh, doesn't look. It's kind of doesn't look too bad, but it's bad enough that you have to be super engaged. Those kind of footholds are the ones that make your toes tired. That really tires out your feet. Wow, you have to swap first. Oh, okay. He has some ideas to toe hook the slopier, right? He has to go to this method. This method is the only method, and he doesn't seem to be able to find the right position to hang on to Salt's rotation.
That would have cost him some skin. He's only got one boulder to go though.
Alright. Halfway through boulder number 3. We are on the second half of the competition.
Let's watch that again. I think this is
Yeah, this is really tough. I think you have to kind of jump with your left foot here. Oh no, that's so tough.
So
Wow.
unfortunate when he, well, I don't call it a dry fire, sort of a wet fire with the sweat.
Yeah, that's a bit tough.
Lynn van der Meer back onto the mats. Hasn't had a top in a bit.
Alright, Lin starting with a toe hook, crossing right. Has to jump to this volume pinch. Oh, it doesn't seem to be able to secure it properly. Marcus Nimrod already on his first attempt right to the zone. It's a good sign to see. He did top the... Oh yeah, there we go. Come with a knee action here. There we go. That's what I was thinking. Looks like he has to figure out this top section though. Not sure how he's going to do that, but he has to find a way. Oh! Yeah, that right hand volume is so tough. The zone volume is really slopey. I think it's just slopey enough to make it possible.
From when I looked at it anyway,
But wow.
in terms of these guys, pretty positive.
Really tricky top hole section actually. Like that top section has a lot of micro beta you have to figure out.
Sort of enter the chess style part of this competition. The audience attention is drawn to the wall. We're all fascinated. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Lynn van der Meer on the right, Nimrod Marcus on the left.
Okay, so Lin manages to catch the crimp. Manages to bump very nicely. Okay. Switching across. This is the part where it stumped a couple of competitors. Yeah, that was a bit.
As you stand up into it.
That was a bit tricky on that section. So
Yeah, you're trying to engage your toe, but because it's almost full vertical,
Marcus Nimrod
it's hard.
on another try.
To the left.
Some knee action to get the crimp position. Holding a lot higher on the sloper. Can he reach this top? And looks like he secures it. Bit of a showman before he tops. And yeah, I think he is having quite a good competition season. So
Kicking himself if he didn't get it done.
yeah.
There's some quick sends here. Let's watch again. Yeah, just that right foot stuck that time. That right pinch.
It's also crazy because Sergio, Dennis, and now.
Oh, these are axis volumes. Oh, okay.
So Sam with the top
Interesting.
run out in first place, and if Sam only gets zone, there'll actually be almost a four-way tie for first. At least when we just talk about tops and zones. Obviously, those tries are going to be the tiebreaker for now.
It'll be interesting.
Oh, it's like 3:30 a.m. for me now, so I am kind of tired. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Thanks for joining me. This is quite an impromptu stream.
So not a bad start.
We're gonna see this toe hook coming in. She only has 1 minute left to figure out. She might only have like 2 more attempts at most. And let's see if she can secure this bump. Nice, well, nice and accurate. She's timing this quite well. She moves confidently. She seems to be able to struggle on this lock off, but I think she can get penultimate hole. Has 1 more. Top to go. The second next hole is not the best hole, but it should be good enough to hang on. And ooh, there we go. Nice top. I think she needed that. She definitely needed that top.
I don't think anyone's
don't think so, no. But it's not a gimme move at the speed they're climbing it.
Right, 2 to go. Sam Abazu will be out next. Stasha as well. 2 at the top of the leaderboard.
Alright, next we should have Stasha Geho. And our leaders, co-leaders, Stasha Geho and Sam Abazu.
Can't see the judge.
She should be able to flash this, I think. This is more of a, more on a ballpark. This is quite her style, I think. So yeah, she should be able to flash this actually. But she might make a mistake on that first pinch.
I wouldn't be surprised
after the right hand cross. But I think she'll be able to either flash this or, well, at least do a few attempts. This should be okay for her. Well, I hope not, I hope it's just not okay for her. It is okay for her. Okay, trying to pass out the palms is Sam Abuzu. Now he finds the Gaston going in. So Sam is trying to. Oh, that nice flip is so sick. Doesn't use the knee bar. It looks so nice. Oh, he's gonna go right hand. Okay. Oh, I think he read it wrong. I'm not sure what he was using with his left foot. That's a bit weird. Sasageo matches, goes outright to the penultimate hole. Can she grace the top nicely? In yeah, there we go. It should be a flash for Sasha Geiho, and yeah, it's completely her style. And yeah, I think she's still on the lead.
Sam came close to a flash as well. Last hole, he just missed.
Looks like we're gonna see Boulder number 4 together. And I can't wait to see Boulder number 4 because that looks so good. Those unit holes and black circular holes, those look really nice.
Or you might think, oh, actually it was a little bit too hard. Maybe I should put my right foot up and go to finish in the left hand.
Oh man, yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the live stream and hanging out with me. Feel free to chat in the chat. This is the Dock Masters final. This is the competition where we're gonna see lots of international climbers. This is like one of the first like big international competitions of the year. We did have the Japan Bouldering Cup, which is really cool, but that's the nationals. And now this is like kind of like the first like European international kind of competition. Some of Zoom making that flip look super easy. He's trying to do his left foot funkiness to go to this crib. Oh, he's a bit too ambitious. I think he doesn't see the right foot onto the other volume smear. I guess some people don't really see everything, and some people don't read everything. So
yeah, when you tickle the hold like that, you think, well, okay.
He's doing it this extremely hard way. So hopefully he can figure it out. Yeah, so the Dock Masters is the competition that kind of kicks off the whole competition season. Right after this is Meiringen, IFSC World Cup. So I can't wait for that. That is like my favorite competition of all. My favorite venue. Lots of great history and memories at Meiringen. So I can't wait for that. How excited are you for the competition season from 1 to 10? Let me know down in the chat below. I'm excited to see Adam Ondra come back to competitions as well. He's probably only going to go to that competition in Meiringen, to be honest, and then you'll see him disappear until the lead comes back on. So always a 10, yeah. Meiringen is always super hype. I love Meiringen. Yeah, I think my favorite moment was, Adam Ondra moments in Meiringen. He does the crack, like he does the crack and he cheers on everybody. That's like my favorite climbing moment. Yeah, it's been a while because the last competition was like, last IFSC was like back in August or something like that last year. But there's lots of national competitions though, so like the French bouldering finals was super cool. That really had very interesting boulders. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a video of that. Maybe I'll make a short of video. But yeah, the French finals was really cool. He's trying to still do this weird left foot smear thing. I'm not sure how he's gonna do it. Oh my god, he does it anyway. He even looks at the judge before he even matches. That's insane. Okay, that's just too strong. When you're too strong, you can get away with it, but yeah, that was a bit weird. That's crazy, man. I don't know how these guys do it. These guys are so damn strong. And then trying to teach the Asian competitors how to do crack climbing when they are so fast. Yeah. After the crack, I don't want to was trying to teach the Japanese climbers how to do crack climbing. So that was a cool moment. I think that was the pivotal moment that started introducing cracks for the rest of the year. Like the rest of the year, every local competition, every national competition has some crack thing. Everybody has cracked out, and it was like the moment where the white boys like channel took off. I literally that boulder and that competition like made the white boys like blow up, and from there they became such great creators. So yeah, crack climbing became so trendy once the Adam Ondra stuck there. So yeah, and so now crack climbing is part of everyday elite competitions already. So You know, I won't be surprised if we see another crack in Myringen. Maybe in the semi-finals or finals. You know, there has to be some kind of crack. I think last year we had a crack as well, right? Yeah, we had a lot of crack in the semi-finals, I think, and I think in the women's finals also we had a crack problem. So crack is very much in synonymous with Myringen, and it won't be such a big surprise anymore. But I think it'd be always nice to see, because I think, you know, it's hard to it's hard to force a crack. You know, these climbers are so strong, they just, you know, open heaven's door and gas on their whole way through very easily. You know, like cracks are, you know, cracks are very hard to force, very hard to force.
It's hard. It looks like she's a little bit uncomfortable on those two crimps.
Yeah, we also have lots of cracks that look like cracks, or I think there are lots of routes as well that you could do it by the crack climbing way by jamming, or you could do it like a normal climbing way by side pulling and gastoning, which I think that they were equally difficult. You know, I think route setters are coming more in terms of the idea of, you know, having a crack. But I think the special thing about the Myringen one was that, like, the Laurent Laporte, the you know, the route setter and the shaper and owner of Cheetah Holds, he shaped and molded the crack surfaces. So the crack surfaces are actually like not super rough that if you slip you won't tear your skin. I mean, you will hurt your skin, but you're not gonna rip off your blood, you know what I mean? Because that's the kind of like tricky thing about setting for, you know, IWC competitions. Like, you don't want the athletes to bleed. You don't want to show blood in competition. So he had to mold like special surfaces for the crack, and that's why you don't really see much crack, because it has to be on a surface where it's comfortable for the athletes. But I think nowadays athletes kind of know what to do, what to expect. So I think, you know, roosters can get away with just you know, having a crack on the volume, but I don't think it would be a forced crack. You know, whereas the one at Myringen at Island Wanderer Sen, that was like almost basically a forced crack. You had the strongest climbers, Japanese climbers in the world, couldn't figure it out. So actually, even had John Watchalong there, probably arguably the strongest climber at that time. Couldn't really figure out the crack by gasoling it. So yeah, hope to see some crack in Myringen. But I really hope to see some new stories, and especially new holds. I really want to see some new holds from Flat Hole, Cheetah, all sorts of other companies as well. So it'll be very interesting to see. Myringen tends to have always like Flat Hole and Cheetah only, maybe a bit of Kilter, but that's it, because like the route setters there are, you know, they own the company Flat Hole holds and Cheetah holds. So you know, they like to debut their new sets of holds there. So I'll be quite keen to see what else they come up with. I personally like Flat Hole and Cheetah a lot. I really like their newer shapes compared to their older shapes. And the older shapes, actually no, Flat Hole older shapes are really nice. I think Flat Hole older shapes are very good. Like the hyperboles, like, you know, the jugs are really nice. Let me know if you guys are a holds nerd, because I'm a holds nerd, or if you like climbing holds. I love climbing holds, so I can talk about climbing holds all day. So both on their final attempts. Let's see if I can figure out this problem. This is relatively more straightforward problem. Mark falls. Can Lisa find her top? She needs to match this before committing weight to the right, and she doesn't miss the top. And she gets the top to be in contention to fight for first place. So let's go. Let's go. New kilter holes are very nice. Which ones are you talking about? I think all kilter holes are very nice. Like some kilter, my gym has like the new kilter from like Aragon, because they actually manufacture from two different places. They manufacture Aragon in the US and Composite X in Europe. And they have different holes from different manufacturers. So I generally like kilter holes. I think kilter is the best for commercial climbing, because it's so comfortable. Everything is super ergonomic. Like no hole hurts your fingers, no hole is sharp, no hole is uncomfortable. Everything is smooth, it's rounded, it's just beautiful to hold. Even the texture is top notch, because they use like very nice foam, and the manufacturers they use are also very top class. So the textures and the colors, just everything, the aesthetics and the ergonomics of Kyoto holes is number one, and that's why I love Kyoto so much. If you know, I hopefully want to get Kyoto holes for my gym, like you know, yeah, I don't mind flooding my whole gym with Kyoto. Like, this Kyoto is just the best for commercial gym setting, and you can create so many great like boulders. Like, they look natural, and you can create very modern aesthetic looks as well. It's super good, like Kyoto, and the team is great as well. Like, yeah, I think I had a chat a little bit with some of their team members a couple of years ago, and it was so cool.
That was a really good explanation.
Yeah, and I think the only thing holding me back with Kyoto is that, you know, this is a bit on the expensive side, and the shipping from the manufacturer is going to be a bit tough. So I'm actually trying to learn more about holes around Asia actually. So like I think some climbing hole brands from China are coming out, and they're doing really well. And I think in Thailand there has like new Chinese holes called anti-gravity holes, but they're very high quality, and I tried them in Singapore as well. It's super good. So yeah. Alright, so that is the men's and women's 3 done. Yeah, one last boulder to go for both men and women, and we can see our champion emerging from that men's 4 or women's 4. It's very close. I think for the men it's quite close, even closer for the women, so hopefully the last boulder can separate them. Oh, the one Nikon used, yeah, I see that. Those are really good. Those are from the European manufacturer, I think. Those are like the sandstone blockers. Those are super cool. Those are actually not so, in my opinion, like comfortable on their hands compared to the others, but it's still very comfortable. It's just like because like Ian the shaper, he tried to make them a little bit more aesthetic and a little bit more like outdoory. So yeah, a little bit more outdoor, a little bit more natural rock looking. Yeah, so I personally I like those holes, but those are huge holes. Those are huge holes, and those are very expensive holes as well. I actually like the smaller holes, like small holes that they have. Oh, whoa!
This interesting downwards dyno.
Okay, we finally get to see this huge, big unit hole. But yeah, I agree. Other Kyoto are really nice, but I like the comfortable ones you were speaking about, like Kyoto times 100. Yeah, Kyoto's the best. I think Kyoto is my favorite only because it's so comfortable, and they have they have huge selection of holes. Like, you can kit out a whole gym just with Kyoto, in my opinion. You know, they have every hole type. They have very, and you know what every hole is going to be comfortable. You know, and you know your clients are going to have a good time. And they have a huge selection as well, so you can order the whole gym with Kyoto, to be honest. But I really like these unit holes as well. These are fiberglass new holes. They're very interesting textures on the grip surfaces, so very funky. They looks very aesthetic. I think I'm in love with that. I've seen the prices for these unit holes, and they are very expensive, so I'm not gonna be getting them if I'm gonna have to start a gym. But they look really nice. And okay, I'm actually gonna go to the toilet, so I'll be right back, guys. Don't mind me. Enjoy some Matt and Sean's commentary. I'll be just back in a minute.
So much more dense. It's really about the density of the holds. So as long as you're landing on fiberglass or wood volume, fiberglass volumes, or fiberglass holds, it's like nice, because it's almost like it rings, and so basically the density of it, it absorbs a lot of the impact.
Such good knowledge. This is why I love having an athlete here with me, because they can just give these little insights. She makes it work this time and has the zone.
Big jump to the side. I thought she was going to get that right away.
Sort of disappeared into the blackness there.
Yeah, it drives me crazy when I go to a gym and there's some sort of run and jump, and they stop on a polyurethane, and I'm just like, sorry, like I'm not trying that.
So can you feel the shock come through you?
Well, you just imagine just jumping on a climbing hole, and you do this big swing, and you have to stop, and it'll just go through your body. Whereas here we watch Jenya, she stops, and it looks like comfy. It's super hard, I can tell you that. But at least her feet, it doesn't absorb through her whole body, and then she still has to stick that hole and stop.
So it looks like she stuck it.
It looks like a really nice
Oh,
swing.
no,
People
new
are
flash.
appreciating your insights
Okay,
here.
I mean, she
Science
didn't
class
top
with
it.
Professor McCall. So I'm just commenting.
Oh,
Did it? Oh, does that just
left
stop
hand
it
on
with
the
the left hand on the
red.
red
That's
too? That's
sick.
sneaky.
Toe hook.
Where she has her
Oh,
toe,
shit.
she would stop there with her left hand. That looked like it was actually a lot nicer
Right,
too.
I'm back.
Yeah, she might want to drag that left foot across the wall a little bit more to release it. Look at Jens here, shoulders screaming as he tries to get the slope.
Yeah, that men's
Will get that
boulder is
zone.
extremely,
And after
extremely
that,
tough.
it's anyone's guess.
extremely tough.
You can see the big marks of chalk. So I guess some kind of like a layback push kind of thing there.
Yeah, again, like the men's third boulder was that weird off-width balance.
If you're enjoying the stream so far and if you like supporting the channel, don't forget to hit that like button. Does help out the channel a lot and helps me out. My dream is to share competition climbing with the world and also one day build up my own climbing gym here in Malaysia. So yeah,
Last attempt.
doing all we can to grow together in our climbing journey. She's swinging a lot. Wow, she's swinging a whole lot and managed to stick it so smooth. Great climbing. Love this boulder. I think it's cool. It's kind of like a downwards dyno, but I think a legal downwards dyno because apparently downwards dynos are kind of banned for the IFSC, but she can't seem to be able to stick this swing. Oh, it's so kind of weird, weird knee bar here. Oh, she doesn't know where to go. He tries to step left, but yeah, that boulder looks tough.
Yeah, it's a big ask for the men. It's a very powerful
Boulder
rock
looks
set.
really tough.
Right, so their comp is
Okay,
done.
so
They'll
we've
get to
seen a
watch
little bit
rest
of
the
the
athletes compete
first
now.
and second boulder. Let's see how our competitors line up for the
Close
rest.
as he came, slapped that bit of chalk, but way off making the stick.
Oh, I'm just gonna get a bit of a runny nose.
So next up
It
is
is late for
Alani,
me.
Sergio
It's like
Verdasco, and
3,
Sergio is
almost 4 a.m.
in the running
for
for
me
podium
right now.
here. Could be in the
So
running for
I'm
the win,
a little bit
possibly.
tired. Actually, no, I'm very tired.
Top this boulder.
I went golfing in the afternoon as well, so
Else with two tops to
yeah.
also
Do you
top the
guys play
boulder.
golf or do you guys
And
play
it'll be
any
a
other
pressure
sports?
on Sam to actually
Let me know.
get the zone, and then we're gonna be in that ball territory.
Alright,
with
Alana
tries,
Yip.
which I didn't remember.
Eyeing up women's 2. She's having a quick look before she starts. Will she find out the left hand erect catch? Oh, looks like she wanted to commit, but it didn't seem to stick her feet. But on the men's side, the left hand throw looks like a huge move. That is super burly, looks super physical. Is it too much to ask? Well, as the last route for the finals, I do not know. Alana Yip looks like she's building good momentum. Doesn't seem to be able to fire her hips all the way for some reason. That is a really tough foothold and hands to catch on. Yeah, that is actually not an easy coordination climb, but
She knows exactly what she needs to do, which is trying to get her body to do it.
I like this gym aesthetic. It looks really nice. I think the volumes are like they use like a
I was quite surprised when I first started.
some
like
kind
a
of brown color.
technical
Not what kind of,
feature.
not sure what kind of brown it is. Like a, it's not dark brown. It's like a burgundy kind of brown. Looks quite nice and that's aesthetic.
Yeah, she's got
for
the
the
range
gym.
now, hasn't she?
You know, like there's a lot of grey volumes like in here in Malaysia. I know you guys in Europe as well use like grey volumes to make neutral, but I think grey as a color itself is a bit weird. I don't like grey. But it's just like something we're so used to, I guess. Grey can be aesthetic, no doubt. Oh yeah, she manages to catch this. Double hand goes for the left toe hook. Can she hold the swing? This that unleashed climbing macro left hand is a bit tough to kind of hold on to. I think she needs to find some kind of weird tension. Oh, she matches so sick. Okay, she's eyeing up the top of the toe. Oh no, the top is gonna be tough. Man, the top is another story. Oh my gosh, she's so strong. She managed to grab it like a pinch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Alana Yip. Alana Yip. Yo, she's making a comeback in these competitions. I think. Oh damn, that's cool. The Sweden black volumes is mostly used than red. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I was thinking like another thing about the color, like black. Black should be a neutral color, but the problem with black volumes is that if you have black holes and if your wall is black, that could be a bit of a problem. Yeah, so for my, like, I was just thinking like if I pick whole colors for my gym, I was thinking of like the whole colors, and but I don't have black holes, which is really weird because I know black holes are kind of a standard, but if you want to have black volumes, I think black holes is a bit weird. I know I've been to a gym that does it before, and yeah, I've seen people miss a couple of holes, just because the black hole is on the black volume and black holes on the black side of the wall. Wow, okay, imagine the catch left hand sloper. Oh, very cool. Right foot heel hook and somehow crossover. That's insane. Your left hand is in such tension the whole time. He has only about 15 seconds left. He's going for the buzzer beater. He's trying to dry his hands. He just put some liquid chalk. I think he's really trying to give it his all. This is his last attempt of the final competition. Ale brother, this is your last. Students usually have light blue climbing walls or grey. Light blue climbing walls? Oh, okay. Ah, no, it doesn't make it. Okay, so light blue climbing walls or grey climbing walls. Okay.
Which means that
I personally don't like those colors on climbing walls. I think like the trend now is like this kind of color, like natural wooden color, or black, or dark grey. Like yeah, the wooden color is very popular. I think with all sorts of gyms everywhere. Like, yeah, so it's very popular here as well in Malaysia.
when it's so close like this,
It's
and
wooden
that's the score,
aesthetic.
it's quite hard
So
for
yeah, I've seen a lot of white as well, and I
let's
think
see
in
what when it comes
lots
to
of
drives.
gyms in Europe, and
But
from
I
the
do
video of
know
course,
that,
not
Stasha
online.
was ahead by
In Singapore, it's like a mixed bag. There's colors everywhere. There's so many colors of different, different kinds of colors.
We're lucky we do actually get to
But yeah, I think for my gym, I personally want to have like wooden on top and then down where the foot holes usually smear are black, so that we don't get like foot marks on the walls. So it looks like, like the foot marks can camouflage within the black, like bottom 4 feet. So the bottom 4 feet of the wall is mostly black, and then the top, the rest is like wooden, so that the chalk marks get on the wooden side, and so the doesn't look like it's too chalky on the black, contrasting in color. And then the foot marks, or like starting foot marks or the smears, hopefully that hopefully the black section can cover up and camouflage those smears, so it will look the wall should look quite clean. That's kind of like my idea. And then have black volumes, but not black holes, just every other color but black.
Off she goes again. Touches the markers with both feet.
Okay, we saw Alana Yip topping women's 4
Touched it that time
in
now.
great
So far,
style,
everyone who's
but we have
touched it
yet to
got it
see
next
a
go.
men's top on Boulder
starts
number
to
4.
plug his way
Looks
left.
like he's gonna slap it on his left. That is a really fast slap, and even if you get it, it's gonna be tough to hold on to. That is a big
230
order
top,
for the
Fido ramps
climbers,
things up
but
a
it
little
looks
bit as the light
super
show
nice.
continues,
Boulder looks
flickering around.
beautiful.
Wonderful chin. Camilla swinging.
Coming down
Launches,
those
and there we
downwards
go, okay,
dyno
so
with a
the
double
touch tip,
catch
but didn't
is
make it
tricky.
stick.
Those footholds you have are on a weird position, so yeah, but I think it's pretty cool composition boulder. This one looks nice. I think like if you stick it, it's gonna look and feel so good. This kind of coordination movement is something that if you stick it and you know how to do it and you land it, it's gonna feel so damn good. It's so satisfying.
Again, not quite getting her hips quite far back from the wall when she lands.
This is the final boulder of the
Look it up at all, shaking his
Masters.
hands
So
down.
yeah, thanks for
Comes into the bottom of the
joining
cave.
with me,
Camilla again
and
throws
if you
herself
have any
upwards.
questions, leave some questions and chat something in the chat. Love to hear what you think about the competition so far, and if you're looking for she manages to latch on to the zone. Okay, she's gotta find her way across. Looks like she's stepping across. Oh, this is a different method. Yeah, this works.
Actually,
This
probably
works.
did that the nicest I've seen.
This is good.
Yeah, different
It's always
method. Is she
interesting
gonna
to
put
see
her
the
heel
different
on,
method
or
of
just
climbers.
go
Does she
way
know what to do? I thought she was gonna commit to a pinch. Yes, that's
Heel up,
super good for
and then
her.
off.
And managed to secure
Brilliant from Camilla.
the top on female 4. Oh man, that slap into the left hand for men's side is gonna be tough.
That'll actually move her into
That looks
into
tough.
second place. We still obviously have
Oh,
Stasha,
forgive me.
Stasha
I'm
with
sleepy.
the
This is
zone.
like 4 a.m. for me right now, and
Third
I haven't
place,
finished my
and
nuts yet. I think I
Stasha
poured
has
myself too much nuts. I had them
Actually,
for breakfast.
7 tries to get the top.
Yeah, so men's fall, oh my god,
Also
every
depending
hole
on
looks
what
slopey, every hole looks really, really
Interesting to see
bad.
how Camilla sort of ramped things up throughout
Oh
the competition.
my
She didn't get
gosh,
any
this
tops
is
on the
probably
first
the
two,
hardest,
flash
one of
on
the
number
hardest
3,
physical
turns
boulders
into gear. She's got Boulder full
in a
down the
while
wall.
I've seen maybe.
So obviously Stasha's second last, and then Lisa is last. But
Yeah,
Lisa
but I'm
can
looking forward
also
to
win this
IFSC my
competition. It
ring
just
game. That's
depends if
super
Stasha does
hyped.
the last boulder and how many
Can't
tries she
wait
does it.
to see
If
what
Stasha does the
cool new
boulder
holes they will have, what
3
new
tries or
movements they will
less,
have.
then
They
Lisa
usually have
will be going
pioneer
for
some
second
kind of
place.
new movement
Right, well, there we go.
every time. So
3
yeah,
athletes to go. A little
Good
bit
to
of
see.
a pause here. Hannes is waiting. He's got 6 seconds. Let's see if he's managed to get some power back into those shoulders, up into the slopers. The skin will be hurting at this point in a comp. Swinging,
oh, he latches
nearly
on
dropped
to
it,
left hand.
keeps on the
That's really
wall.
tough. Those are really slopey hold, man. Just imagine all his might backing back.
So powerful.
Crawl his right hand up, just slap his left hand. No, that is so difficult. That move is so tough.
All right, 3 athletes to go. Let's look at the scores. Alana Yip, first position, as Sean was saying. But
Oh,
then it gets
Alana
very
Yip takes
interesting.
first
Camilla
place.
Stasha
Well, yeah,
Gale,
wait, no, yeah, because
Lisa
Sasha
all in
Gale
contention
hasn't come out yet, so yeah.
for that top spot.
So wow, okay, Lana Yip still. Okay, if Sasha Gale tops this, she will win. If she doesn't, Lana Yip, of course,
And then Sam
obviously wins.
Abruzzi is out
Sam
in
Avizu
front
already in first place.
on the mats in a minute.
Without having to need to even come up for this boulder, so we already have a
So yeah, with
champion
Nimrod up right
for the
now.
men.
uh,
But now it's
if
all for glory at this point.
Nimrod
Let's
does
look at the
not
women's
get a
side.
top, Sam
It's a
actually
bit
gets
of a
free
tricky
4
story for the
plus
women.
minutes
No
to do
clear
whatever they
winner
want.
just
They
yet.
want
Alana Yip, of course,
special place to
looking
boulder
very
competition.
strong. I think she's
But,
definitely in
yeah,
the
we'll see how
podium
Nimrod gets on
already.
this boulder.
But
Yeah, you
Sasa
won't know that,
Geho
bro. You won't know
just
it's in
has to
history, that.
top
We'll,
this, or at
Funny
least.
enough, like, he probably will.
No, yeah, she has to top
He most
this
likely knows he's
to
only
secure first
only
place.
one
Yeah.
to do
There's no other option.
3.
It's
And
not enough
so he
just getting in the
knows
zone.
that
She
being
needs a
tempted
third
to
top
the last
because
boulder,
nobody
it's hard.
topped
We don't know
women's
if
too.
they're actually
That was
getting
really
access to the results in between rounds.
tough,
And World Cup
sour
showing the results
mental
in between rounds.
that nobody could do.
Sam would have actually known,
Yeah, it was
okay,
that
if
red
no
one
does the
right
last
there in the
boulder,
middle.
He kind of knows no one's done the last boulder yet,
Okay, Marcus Nimrod eyeing up the men's number 4 boulder,
but it's
starting with a little bit of a bicycle toe hook here. And to campus across its
But it
left
depends on that man,
hose.
Nimrod. It's
Rotation seems to have spit him off
Big fall
the
down.
sloper. Let's see
That is
how
Lynn
the
van der
women's
Met.
side are doing. Well, she manages to get a good movement. I think she just has to let and stick the catch a little bit better. Her hips need to be a little bit closer to the wall, but you know that's a lot easier said than done. She looked pretty okay though. She'll definitely be able to get it.
A few people have pointed out.
Man, I just can't
Yeah,
stop
I
talking
also
about this
think it's
big
just
black
hard because
beauty of a
they've been
boulder.
competing now for what, almost
That
2
is
hours.
something
And
special.
after that, you know, you go in, you go
The
out.
texture
you
of
do
the
this,
black
like,
holes.
super
Oh,
powerful
she's
boulder.
on the right track. Something's just not clicking for her. I think
So
maybe
last
her
couple of
left
athletes
hand's a
though.
little bit
After this, there will be
too
the
straight apart. Maybe she needs to
award ceremony when
compress her
Sean
hands a
goes
little
out
bit
on the
more.
mats to interview the winner.
But yeah,
Haven't
this
finished
boulder
yet.
seems very toppable. Marcus
Comes
Nimrod
up
now
to the
matching
Can he
the
control
slopey hole.
the swing this time?
Ooh,
Does
look
great
at that
it.
control. Beautiful core tension right there.
Now brings the right in.
That's
This
a
is where
great
things get
position
really
to have
difficult.
aimed. He
Smash
definitely
out to the
expected
left.
that cut loose. Oh, and this move is out. This
Not-
was the
not in the best
crux.
place. I think it's better the further on
Marcus
that you
Nimrod,
go.
not known for being the tallest climber in the world, but known to be very explosive and quite powerful. So
I always wonder why
he's very, very strong.
why
He
athletes
hails
aren't allowed
from
to tick
Greeks.
like if they remove the tick mark between
Yeah,
rounds.
the left hand hold throw is the crux. And the
Um,
crux for a
I
reason,
don't know
man.
like
Eh,
the
it's a
reasons
sloppy
behind it. I
section
guess it's
off
just to make
the wall.
everything sort of like straightforward and simple.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but I'm sure it has something to do with.
Oh yes, she sticks the landing
Yeah,
on a
as
women's
a lot of
fall,
rules are.
crossing off
Yeah,
the
it's a very
left
good
hand,
point.
sticking close
Right,
on
Lynn
another.
turns
Thinks
around.
She
exactly
should
the
be
same
able
way. It
to
does it
reach
really,
the top
really
here.
nice. Same as
The
Camilla.
top is very, very reachable and toppable.
But
Let's see
the
if
last
she
move
can
isn't the
come
easiest.
in
It's a
nice
long
and
way to
close
go.
pinch.
She's tall. You
She
can see
wants
how
to go
far it is.
static.
Almost a
Oh
full body
yes,
length.
up
She
to
goes
goal.
up.
Nice,
Stick.
big and dynamic. Gets the dog and the
Well,
easy
that will
top
please her and her
on
home
women's
crowd.
fall.
Lynn finishes
Marcus
things off
Nimrod
well.
here eyeing out the left
Right,
big hole.
Nimrod.
This is the big throw. Yeah,
Well,
we're probably gonna see
Big play on
him
how the rest of this
continue doing
competition
that
falls out, but
because
no one has really come close to this boulder yet.
No, the closest we saw, I think it was
Yeah, because it's the last boulder of the competition. You gotta give it your all.
got
He's definitely going for the buzzer beater because he doesn't have much time left.
Yeah, it should have got a toe maybe, but
yeah.
But if he does take the
But
big
again,
left
still
hand
like
crux,
three more moves
he
left.
should
I
be
think it
able
was
to
Sergio. Yeah, I think
maneuver
it's
a way
Sergio.
across, but it's still very
Someone
tricky at the
definitely
top,
got it.
so we have yet to see
we know
somebody
it's
do
the
this.
zone at least
Maybe
to get
Sam and Vizu could be the one
for
to
16
finally top
seconds.
this boulder, show what how it's done, and
Hasn't
end the
been too close so
competition
far,
with
just
4 tops. That would be a nice fairy tale story for him. But right now,
Some
Marcus
sort of
Nimmo
miracle
burning the
for,
clock
you know,
down.
to do this boulder.
He knows that this is his last attempt,
right, off you
and
go.
he can still stay on the boulder as long as he likes.
bad that was. Horrible.
Whilst even though time is up, but doesn't seem to be
Yeah,
able to
burning
stick
out
as
there from
swing
Nimmo,
as
but he gave
smoothly
it
as he
everything.
did previously, and finishes
people asking, Sean
competition.
McCall is
Very
sitting next to me.
respectable
He's injured,
points that he
sadly not
scored,
competing, but
and he
no
should
wonder
be
he's inside
proud of
three.
himself.
It has been genuinely
Yes, that
fascinating.
last boulder
Honestly, like,
was
you've
his
said things
only
I've
ticket
never
to
heard
a
someone
podium,
say,
or
which
guaranteed
is really
podium,
good.
or
Especially
silver
the
medal. But
fiberglass down jump
Sam
thing,
Vizu
so
already
I'm
won
gonna
the
steal
competition
that.
by
Yeah.
Hey, if you
claiming
ever
3
see them
tops,
jumping
whereas the others only
to
claim
a
at least only 2.
non-fiberglass
And this,
or
he is
non-wood,
out right now,
you could crack.
alongside Sasa Geho.
Not to have
Sasa
any impact, but
Geho.
I'll have a go. Right, Sam Abazu is, well,
Winner.
winner.
He already won.
So this is his victory lap here, and we know he's good at these powerful moves.
It would be nice for him to obviously top this boulder, finish with 4. I'm sure
Sam
he'll
Vizu
carry
on
that.
his splash attempt. Ooh, smooth
Strong
onto the left
moves,
post
dude.
sloper. He
He's
looks
so
like he's
good at this
climbing
kind of climbing.
so well. He seems like he's been so familiar with all the climbs.
There we
Sticks
go.
his left hand straight away
And
on
he
his
gets the
first
toe.
try.
Yeah, toe here.
Oh my god, he's like on another planet. This guy's on another level. Oh my
Come on,
god.
Sam.
Wow.
I
He's
wanna
figuring out his
see a
complex
flash of
sequence
this
just
so
like
much. Come on.
he's
You
climbed it
want it
many
anyway.
times before. Going right across. Oh no, wow. No way.
So
That
close
last
to
move
the
is a
flash of
total
Stasha,
catch.
though. Now, this is important
Sheesh.
for
And
Stasha.
Sasa
Up she
Geho
goes.
second.
She's on a
Awesome
flash attempt,
victory.
and that is her
With
winning.
a flash.
That is her, yeah.
Is it a
Stasha
flash?
just won it for the women, actually.
That could have been a flash on women's 4, but anyway, she topped it
Big win.
and
for Stasha.
secures
Yeah, and I
gold
think she
medal.
might know it by now as well.
I
She
think
gets
Alana
a
Yip
hug
follows
straight away.
suit.
She does know.
And second or third place. So
Well,
yeah.
Still
that's
interesting
pretty cool.
climbing going.
Okay,
For both Sam
most of the
and
competition is
Stasha.
done. Now we just have to see
Oh,
some
not
of
Sam.
Vizu
Sam
figure
came
out
close.
the
Stasha got it
last
done on the
section
flash.
of this men's 4. It would be
Yeah.
so fitting for him to top every single
Into the
boulder,
lead.
and
As
he
we
looks
know, of
super
course, Stasha,
strong.
Sam
He,
is
So
on
it was
already.
a flash.
yeah, he is.
Which means that.
He looks like on
what's our
another
last climber,
level. And
Lisa,
the way he's
who
climbing is
second
super
place.
smooth,
And
super
let's go with
deliberate,
bronze
as
league
if he's
numbers. We didn't
climbed these
open in
boulders
front of
several
us,
times
so,
before.
Lisa does have 3 tries.
That'd be nice to
complete
see. I think the
boulder,
movement here is really
and
cool
then
as
it
well.
just depends
I'm not
if he
sure whether the
does
last move is like a toe hook catch.
the zone
Could be.
first try or not.
It'd be really
and
cool
she
if it
did
was.
pick it up. 4 tries.
But I don't think you can bump because
But
that
can't
last
we talk about second
penultimate
place
hole on the left
That'll be
hand
to
is
second
very
place.
slopey,
Yeah, Lisa
I think.
unfortunately cannot win.
And that's why he
Stasha has
considered
secured that
going
with 3
across.
flashes.
There's a right hand for the toe hook catch.
And on that last boulder,
Yeah,
the
I think he
flash
knows
hit,
the
especially
toe
with
catch.
with the
A very
swing, is
complex boulder we
probably
have
the
here.
hardest boulder.
Wow, this is really probably the best
Yeah,
boulder
really impressive from
we've
Stasha.
seen in a
She
while, and
takes
probably one of the
victory.
hardest as well. So
Meanwhile, Sam almost got a flash. You kind of back him to get it next go if he hasn't burnt himself out. But he's got a lot of time to rest. And coming that close, I think he'll wind down the clock here a bit.
let's
once
see,
really
he's gonna
ready to
take his
go.
time. Yeah, he knows I think he's quite dialed in. He
3
knows the
out of 3 at the
moves.
moment.
He just needs as much rest as possible,
Right,
and I'm
cool.
pretty sure he knows that he
Flash
did
the
very
first
well.
one.
And he's
3 attempts on
probably
the
he knows
second
that
one,
he's winning,
3
but this is his
third.
last,
And he's on his second here.
you
on
know,
goal.
last boulder for glory, for you know, bragging rights, and just to enjoy climbing, I guess, because you want to explore
Only a few
this
minutes
boulder
left of our
within a time
competition here.
set. Yeah, he's putting on liquid chalk, and it seems like
Interesting
he's resting
semi-finals
for
yesterday.
just one big
Really good
last goal.
finals tonight. I've enjoyed every second of it.
That's what
Sam
he's
is
focused
running
on
down
right
that
now.
clock, making sure his
I
short's
think he
done
does
for
have the
rest.
beta dialed in. He does need to latch on with the left hand
That
later
toe
on,
made all
or
the
early
difference
on,
in
and then
it.
later on as
Yeah,
well.
it's crazy.
Just
You can tell just from the
just
beginning,
nice.
the
If he can do that,
into the zone.
you know,
looked
he should
super
be in a
strong,
good
he was
position to
high
top.
on all the holds, and he got the toe
Let's
up,
see.
did
What
the
do you
nice
guys think?
swing,
Is he gonna
flipped down
top?
near the
Is he
undercline,
gonna
and
drop? Who knows?
Curious
It's really burning out the
what they
clock,
had in mind for the
and
last
that's
move.
why I don't
Maybe
like
it's a
this
press
kind of
onto the right arm,
burnout clock
but
format,
he
buzzer beater
tried to
format.
go
In
up
my
with his
opinion,
right
I think it
arm,
should be just strict
and,
4 minutes or 5 minutes.
He'll know
Bouldering.
if it goes by
Buzzer beater format encourages climbers just to sit around and do nothing and waste time. They are using it effectively, of course, but
and then you'll try to go with the left hand.
But yeah, I just
Really had
personally
run the
don't
clock
like
down.
it.
He was on minute 40 when he started resting.
Because, you know, a climber could just stay on the
Maybe
ball
his second try
a
on the
whole
boulder.
volume for
12
forever.
seconds to go. Here
And it's
goes
possible to stay forever, you know. Okay,
Sam goes. Make
yes,
that
so he
move look
catches
easy.
his first
Brings the
cross,
right in.
and this is the
There
main
goes the
cross
timer.
here, stepping with the left volume, and
Oh,
he doesn't make
six with the
it.
left.
Ah,
Well, he waited a long
unfortunately.
time,
And
but
that's
it's still a
it,
victory
guys.
for
We
Sam
have our
Abazu.
winner, Sam Abazu,
He
Mark
rested
Brown.
3 minutes
gold
too,
medal
so like
position,
his skin was okay,
Sasha
and that's
Geho
just a hard boulder.
also
guys.
winning on the women's
Yeah,
side.
no one topping it out so far.
They're brushing the
Coming
whole,
the closest. Mark
but
Brand
the
is up
competition
next.
is done.
followed by
The
Lisa
competition is
Clem.
over.
And although they can't win, they
Well,
can.
well, there's another one
can't
more
make
set
an
of climbers
impact on
coming
the
in, but
podium.
yeah,
Not
that's it.
the
That's all she
podium.
wrote. Okay,
Did he not
guys.
get zoned? I forget.
See ya.
He did.
And
Pretty
thanks
sure
for
he did
watching.
Yeah, I
Glad
think
you
I
have joined
will
me.
pass. Oh, yeah, there we
I'm
go.
gonna go to bed. It's
Yeah,
4
so
a.m.
Mark can
for
move
me
into
right
fourth
now.
place, I believe.
And
Unfortunately, can't get on the podium. But,
yeah, I think
all eyes
Lisa,
on
if she flashes this, she
Yeah,
definitely
Lisa
takes
can
second
still get
place
second
or third
place.
place. No. Yeah, she would have taken second place. So
She starts to swing. She's got the reach to
let's see
kick
if
off
she can
that
flash
volume.
this. I don't think so. Maybe. Yes. No.
Straight into it.
It might be a flasher. You guys
She
come
caught
on.
the volume first and then she bumped the hand. Okay,
Massive
she
volume.
manages to
That's
do
the
it.
hard way
Okay,
to
I think
do
she
it.
should be able to
She
hang
does
on
it.
and flash this. Yeah, so we
I
have
hope she
Lisa
gets
in
the last
second
move.
place, Sasha Geho in first.
This is gonna
Shouldn't
push
have
Camilla
any
off the
problems
podium
on this
if she
top.
can get it.
Yeah, I just need to secure her feet properly.
Eyes it up. It's a long way though, but it's
Ooh,
good if you can
okay,
get it.
not
she
so
hesitates. She was
confident
almost
on
gonna
what
go
she
for that
has to
heel.
do here.
She's trying to get a knee
It's
gonna
a
bar.
rest
knee
now.
bar.
Has a good knee bar to spot that.
Yeah, I think she
Hasn't
wants to
taken
flash
off
here
yet.
to
Just
guarantee
needs
her
to
silver
just get
medal.
up there. Just commit to this move.
Oh no, she actually drops the top. Oh.
I think if she hadn't hesitated,
Oh, so
she
it
would
is
have had the power
droppable.
to get through there. So now she can rest and have a go. We update the scores here.
Right,
Camilla
anyway,
Moroni will be
I'll
watching
see you guys
nervously.
soon. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see me do
She
this
does have
for like
another
the other competitions as
3
well, especially
tries,
for the
and
IPC
she
events.
can
So
get in
yeah.
the next 3 tries. She'll actually
see
be in
ya
second
and
place.
take care.
Yeah, well, that
Hope
zone
you
has
have a
pushed
great
Camilla
week
out
ahead.
of the top 3, so Lisa is guaranteed.
Don't forget to like and
Oh, look at
subscribe.
that. Yeah.
Will it be silver or bronze? That was how close she came.